Hello, welcome. Just so we're all curious to know what I'm looking at right now. Hi, hello, welcome. This model was made by Wild, and he retextured it for my birthday. Thank you, Wild. I am currently messing around with like movement smoothing and all of that, trying to get everything right because it's been so long since I have messed with VC Face. Like, it's been a really long time, so I don't really know like to what extent I should be messing with this. Also, by the way, do not know where to put the face, put the model actually. So I'm pretty sure the game we're playing is pretty much a visual novel. So don't know what I'm doing. So that sounds about right. That checks about that actually checks about out right now. I'm also trying to like figure out where to put the. Dude, it's been so long. I should probably not mess with it. I'm gonna break VC Face doing this. Oh fuck! I forget like how to move the camera and dim it. I just did that like 5 seconds ago. It's alt. Oh, it is alt. Alt is zoom. I can change the angle. Whoopsie. It's now sideways, but whatever. I am a goofball. There we go. I think it's close enough to about right. I kind of need to like have it like just up above. There we go. I gotta also remember to keep my face within range of the camera. That way it's excited. Shh. Don't worry about movement through this. My ears wag. Look at that. They're so pretty. Get distracted by that, dude. Okay, let's. Okay. However, I've run into an issue where my button for transparency is gone. Where did that go? Where's my transparent button? It should be like right down here, isn't it? Like right below the movement range stuff, right? Or is there a button? Is there a button to make it go transparent? It could be a hotkey. Dog, I don't know. It's been so long. I remember there being a button here, right? Hide avatar. I don't want to hide avatar. Vroid style, shading, coloring. Do you want to look at the Tatum real quick? Just so like we're all aware of what my Tatum is supposed to look like. Oh, I'm just trying to make it transparent. There should be like a button that gets rid of the menu here, but I don't remember. Phase. Transparent. Press the tiny like button. Yeah, there should be like a tiny button in one of these corners. It's not here. Oh, we're gonna switch real quick to my Tatum. Look at that. Look at the little Tatum. But we're not talking about Tatum right now. We're talking about we're talking about the thing that you made. See, I don't have any waggy ears or any of that because I didn't know how to do that when I bought the model. I just fixed it. So yours is like so much better in like every way. Thank you, Wild. Thank you. Now, I'm probably going to have to restart VC Face because I've lost the button to make it transparent. I do not know why it does that, but oh well. Oops. That's fine. Yeah, the bottom right corner, but the bottom right corner only has FPS. Like if I can't like the button is gone. I have to reset VC phase. It's so sad. Which is honestly probably gonna break it, I bet. Watch. It's gonna be like, oh yes, oh. It didn't break, it didn't break. I was so worried it was gonna break. Like, absolutely terrified it was gonna break. We're talking absolute breakage here. Okay, that's what I want to see. Okay, I got it. We're good. Look at that. Transparent. Look at that. I've been goofing around for about 10 minutes. I got the waggy ears. They look adorable. Still getting used to running VC face again. I have no idea if it's the latest version, actually. Not a clue. I should probably, update that, right? Huh? I'm going to get into the game here and figure out... This is probably the worst game to play with this, but we're going to, learn this on our own here. That's okay. I'm honestly vibing right now. This little avatar makes me excited. Honestly. Okay, now that I have this, I think I'm going to have to make a window capture for the game. It's not technically a game. Also, this is probably going to be a very 18+ stream. Not like there's going to be 18+ content, but big furry bara men. That's what we're here for today. Keep in mind, one of my non-furry friends gifted me this. Just so we're all clear on that. This was... it was in my wish list, like he hunted it down. I have 110 items in my wish list, and this was the game that he chose for me to play. And so, without, like, any, what's the word I'm looking for? Shoot. Without any, what was it? I'm just gonna be embarrassed. How about that? I'm looking for the word! I don't know. I don't know what the word is. But we're gonna be playing some Dragon Island, and it's gonna have Barman in it, and I think everything's working like it's supposed to. I'm capping. I'm gonna have to probably move my VC face, but it's no biggie. With the ears wag. And we're so distracted by the ears right now. Like, for real. I could probably shut off the music and actually have you listen to what I've been listening to this whole time. No idea what this game's about. I just know dragons, men, muscles, beach, stuff. But we'll see. Congratulations on becoming a lifeguard for Dragon Island Summer Party. Dragon Island is committing to providing irreplaceable professional services to our guests. We believe that your professional skills will meet the requirements for our guests. We have chosen to hire you not only for your professionalism, but also for other reasons. We hope that you will give full play to your strengths in your work. Tickets for the Ferry of Dragon Island are enclosed with this letter. Please show up to the Dragon Ferry on time. Full dragon milk. Without shame. That's the word I'm looking for. Without shame, we are playing this game today. Also, my face is in the way. Also, I lost tracking for some reason. Did I? No, I'm just that cute, I guess. I don't know, like, because I want to, like, get up as close as possible to the screen, but it messes up the tracking a little bit, I think. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've used VC Face, so... My head is just going to be, annoyingly in the text. You know what? I've decided that. My head is going to be in the way of the text the entire time. Off the southern coast of the Republic of Shang, there's a private island resort called Dragon Island. VIP celebrities and the wealthy elite are invited there every summer to indulge in the pleasures of life on the beautiful beach. I've never dreamed I'd see it for myself, much less go there in person, but... Wait, you thought I got an invitation. As if that ever happened. I'm just working there as a lifeguard. Of course, everyone said I was lucky that my resume was the only one they picked. But I'm not sure if it was just luck. Wait, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Henry Hemlich. I'm a 33-year-old lifeguard. I used to work at the Sun City Swimming Center as a lifeguard. As a shark dragon, I'm considered to be pretty exotic, even for the place like Sun City, so I tend to stand out. I honestly didn't think this was the character we were playing as, but here we are. But after so many years, I've gotten used to the relaxed pace of life here. All kinds of people of different species from all over the world come to Sun City for one reason or another, be for business pleasure or just passing through. Many of them stick around and settle here due to the place's comfortable and tolerant atmosphere. That includes, by the way... But right now, I'm taking a bumpy bus ride to Sun City Pier. Both the offer letter and the ferry ticket to Dragon Island came with it, said to be there by 2 p.m. sharp, so I need to get there as soon as possible. If I miss the boat, I'll be missing out on more than just a paycheck. The offer letter said that I was selected for other reasons. Next time you do any part-time work at the beach, be sure to avoid anyone with a camera. Okay, I was unaware. I was aware that this hat. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Like I said, no shame. We're in it to win it now. I guess. Greetings, passengers. This is Castro. Be a servicee. Welcome aboard the Sun City Tour Bus. For safety, please remain seated while the bus is in motion. Thank you and enjoy your time in Sun City. The broadcast of the bus were replayed over and over again tirelessly. I look to the front of the bus. The black dragon with indigo horns in a uniform is driving forward on with concentration. I decided a violent bump, and I was nearly thrown out of the seat. So would you mind slowing down a bit? Oops, I don't even remember that there's someone else in the bus. Sorry. Are you car sick? Why don't you sit in the front? Castro held up the brim of his hat and turned his head towards me and smiled. Thank you, sir. Oh, I didn't even get to... I wanted to read my memo and stuff is like updating. Oh, and languages I don't understand. Okay, good. It's me. Drives very fast. Text. Oh, good. We have overdue bills. What is going on? Wow, that's a big appointment for next week. On March. That's a lot of money for being a lifeguard. What? Red Dragon advance pay. I saw 4,000 for... maybe it could have been wrong. Your account is suspected of money laundering and has been frozen by Sun City Police. Please bring your ID to the nearest police station to cooperate with the investigation. How do I launder money without having any? Oh, good. He got scammed. Oh my god. Are you going no savings at all? Are you toying with the telecom fraudsters? Nine happens if I call him? Wait, back. No signal? Okay, fine. I'll get back to the game. The bus sped past a sharp turn, and Castro jerked to the steering wheel, maintaining the bus at high speed and drifting around the turn. Ah! I clung to the bus handrail, struggling to maintain my balance in this aisle. Hurd, sit down. We've only just started. The road ahead is even bumpier. I could do voices, but I'm not going to. That'd be too embarrassing for me. I wish I could. I'd miss that. If only there was a seatbelt on the bus. There's a log. Sat down in the front seat, not daring to let my guard down. To hold down. About Dragon Island. By the way, Castro, do you know what's going on Dragon Island? Me? I've never been there before. I only drive to Sun City Pier, take a break, and then back to town. I see. I thought you could go to the dockside and take a peek while taking breaks. You can't see Dragon Island from the pier. It would take hours to there by speedboat. Why are you curious about it anyway? Am I carrying a guest who received an invitation to Dragon Island? It's just a gig as a lifeguard on the island. I took out the envelope and waved it at him. That sounds good. It'd be even better if I could get promoted because of my performance. Unfortunately, they probably won't recruit new staff recently. After a while, Dragon Island will not be open for public for at least 2 or 3 years. Okay, why is that? That was my exact question. To protect the tropical fish and coral near the island or something. There's an achievement for fishing over 50 fish, by the way. Anyway, enjoy your trip there. Maybe you're the last ones who board Dragon Island. Whew, I never thought I'd catch the last train. Not many people ride this bus line, right? Quite a lot, but when they get to Yulong Mountain Forest Park, most of them get off. The next few stops, the bus is almost empty. I thought the bus would be full of tourists, all the way to Sun City Pier as a tour line. Tour groups have their own buses, and those who spend vacation on Dragon Island privately needn't take the bus. What's the point of the station at the pier? Someone might still take the bus to the pier, like you. There's also commuting needs for pier workers, the neighborhood shopkeepers, and the staff on the island. Indeed. Do you drive this fast all the time? Isn't it dangerous? No worries, I don't drive fast in town. I just let loose on the mountain roads. Wouldn't that be more dangerous? Take it easy. I'll slow down a bit since I'm carrying you in the bus now. Just get there by 2 o'clock. I have a ferry to catch. It's a bit presumptuous. I think I've seen you on the... What? You have that app too? Maybe we can follow each other. Or care to exchange phone numbers? Normally I'd say no, but I'm kind of curious about what it's like on the island, so... 31192018. Alright. Do I have his phone number now? Like, is he in my contacts list now? 311-92018. 311-92018. Oh shit. 311-920. Oh, well, it's an option. At least I know that's a thing. Okay. I should probably play the game. Wait a minute. What time did you just say you should be at the pier? 2 o'clock. Hold tight, I'm speeding up. Strong thrust came from the back of the seat, almost causing me to bump into the railing in front of me. It doesn't have to be that fast. Play your favorite song and we'll be there when it's over. I shakily pulled out my phone and tried to drown out the roar of the engine with the sound of stirring music. Don't look at the window and get your car sick. Okay. I closed my eyes tightly and tried to space out. The next stop is Sun City Pier. This is the last stop of the bus line. Please get off the rear door. Please be careful when the door is opening. The lurch of the bus coming to a sudden stop at the pier shook me out from my thoughts. A slightly salty sea breeze blew in through the window I had rolled down. Castro turned the key and the dull, vibrating roar of the bus's engine was replaced with the soft sound of waves. The port didn't have a whole lot of greenery, and the summer sun was shining brightly down on us. I adjusted the brim of my hat and carefully held onto the railing as I exited the bus. The green-blue water lapped at the long, dull, gray concrete dike, while the boats bloated. Okay, I can't speak. Damn it. Good afternoon. Are you guests invited to Dragon Island? Please board the Misty Dragon and enjoy your exclusive vacation. While I was staring at the sea, a big horned goat wearing orange safety vest approached me and struck up a conversation. May I ask who you are? Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. My bad. The dock manager here. Just call me Santiago. I'm Henry. I'm just working part-time as a lifeguard. So you're my coworker. Welcome. Where I hand over the invitation, Santiago dropped the formularies and gave me a big hug. We're coworkers? Yeah, whether it's the dock of the ship or Dragon Island itself, they all belong to the same company. Then I just happen to have a question for you. Do you recognize this name on the letter? Handed the invitation I received to Santiago, who unfolded it and frowned. Let me think. I don't quite remember any superior by that name. Perhaps he's one of the guests? Santiago pulled a small notebook from his pocket and flipped through it. You do not know either. Some of the guests concern a lot about privacy. They don't really want to let others know when they go on vacation, or the paparazzi come sniffing around. All I need to know is when they are going to the island and when they're coming back, nothing else. I see. If you're hired by guests, then we're not. But there's nothing wrong with a hug. So, have you ever been to Dragon Island? And how's the scenery there? Not yet. I've hesitated to buy a ticket for the circumnavigation. I don't like the text boat covering the bulge. Thank you, Wild. Thank you for your opinion. Oh my god, I can't go too far left or I will get capped. I'm so sad. Oh well, again, I'm still getting used to VC face. My bad. Whatever. But even if I do, I can't get on the island. Doesn't sound like a good deal to me. Indeed, but those young couples who sign up for the tour don't care about that. Maybe when I have a date, I'll understand. What's the Misty Dragon? Is Misty Dragon the ship I'll be on later? Yes, there's only 6 passengers on this list at this time. Santiago pointed with his pen to a cruise ship parked at the end of the pier. 6, including me, a lifeguard. Not many people get to go there, right? It's pretty normal. Misty Dragon has a total of 20 seats, but I've hardly seen it full. Except when staff members on the island took a group vacation, which happened a while ago. Isn't it too many staff on the island? Housekeeping, catering, room setup, facility maintenance. Keeping Dragon Island running requires no less manpower than a hotel. Can I have a phone number, please? I'd like to 191-420-97. I just got an achievement. May I have your number, please? It's easier than I expected. Need services from our company in the future? Contact me for insider discount. I can't never afford that. Who knows what will happen in the future? Maybe you'll get rich someday. So has anyone else arrived yet? Do I have to wait? Oops, I was too excited chatting and forgot about that. Everyone else already boarded the ship. It's not time to go yet, but you better get aboard. They're already here. I better board now. Don't want to keep others waiting. Bon voyage! I said goodbye to Castro and hurried over towards the dock. A large fancy-looking yacht has moored at the far end of the pier. As I walked closer, I heard several people talking loudly aboard. I unlocked my phone and looked at the time. 1:50. Not too late, lucky for me. Doesn't look like there's a good reception out here near the sea. With one foot on the platform, the other on the dock, I suddenly felt my heart skip a beat. That's like some kind of a sign. My heartbeat suddenly accelerated. An unspeakable panic invaded me. Get on board. Just get on board. Oh, wait, I probably should have saved. I'm probably just nervous. What could go wrong with a simple gig? Carefully climbed a gangway, leaned to the cabin doorway. Speaking of saving, I should probably do that. There was a sudden lull in the conversation as the passenger of the cabin turned to look at me as I entered. Well then! Seems like we got a full boat. Looks like we get to leave early after all, folks. Welcome aboard the Misty Dragon. I'm Captain Leong Zinmin. Probably mispronounced that, I'm sorry. Just call me Leong. Leong. Leon with the... His name sounds native to Sun City, but he doesn't look like any of the native dragons I've seen. Maybe his family moved here a few generations back or something? The sturdy great dragon straightened his uniform collar and produced a ticket punch from his pocket to mark my ticket, and then firmly shook my hand. Bon voyage! Call me if you need anything. Leong suddenly turned to me and said, just so you know, there's a seasick bag on every seat. Grab one if your stomach starts feeling weird. I picked a seat and sat down, piling my bags down next to me. The engine of the dock of the boat rumbled to life. Santiago unhooked the cable tethering us to the dock. The mountains near the shore began to recede at a leisurely pace. Soft music, the kind that plays on every sightseeing ferry, began to play over the radio as the six of us began our journey to Dragon Island. Loading! Henry, 33. Oh wow, we're getting an introduction of everybody. The lawyer, cruise ship, talented artist, ally. I didn't even catch that name. That guy's obviously a chef of some sort. Medical student? Question mark. City of Possibility, Sun City. Enjoy an unforgettable summer vacation. Checking the phone. Collecting information. Free activity. I'm not getting a trailer of the game. Why is this in here? Interpolation. What is this game? What? I don't know what this game is. Ship slowly left the shore and sailed into the calm sea. Should I save? I should have saved earlier, but I didn't think about it too much. As the waves gently splashed against the hull, everyone on board began to look at each other tentatively. Looks like everyone wants to get acquainted with each other. Two of us went straight up to the dock while the other three remained in the cabin. Maybe I'll chat with Leong later and see if I can explore the cockpit. Explore the cockpit? Is that seriously a line of dialogue? Let's talk. There are three other dragons sitting in the cabin. A white feathered dragon, a bull dragon, and an eastern dragon with very familiar colors. Probably get acquainted with everyone while we're on the ship. If I'm going to be working on the island with them for a while, I should at least be friendly and get to know them. Speaking of which, was everyone here invited? Or is one of them my employer? White feathered dude looks cool. He's got the Hawaiian shirt and everything. He's definitely a vacationeer here. The white dragon was curled up in a seat out of the direct sunlight, his large wings raised to shade him from the sun as much as possible. He's got a fluffy sun-proofed coat. Why is he trying so hard to avoid the sun? Thoughts of vampires flashed through my mind. Thoughts of a stuffy bedchamber with curtains drawn to the icy body of a vampiric feathered dragon pressed against my back. What the Snow white arms wrapped tightly around me. Frozen at a time perpetually young, he was forced to stand on tiptoe just to barely sink his teeth and fangs in my neck. His breath moist with blood tickled my scales. Should I be concerned? Okay, that's getting too intense. I need to chill. Carefully made my way down the aisle, holding onto the tops. Is this... Like, I knew this wasn't safe for work, but is this extreme concerning levels of not safe for work? Like, I honestly didn't care. I still don't care. It's just text. I can choose not to read it. My head's blocking half of it, but still? I carefully made my way down the aisle, holding on the tops of the chairs as I passed. The white dragon raised his head and looked up at me cautiously. The corners of his mouth touched, but no sound came out. His hands began to fidget. Looks like I've made the first move. Hi, I'm Henry. I'll be working as a lifeguard. A lifeguard? Well, you don't have to worry about fishing me out of the sea. What do you mean by that? Everyone else here were all lifeguards, then maybe the invitation was from some wealthy pervert with some very specific interests. Ah, you misunderstood. I mean, I won't be going in the water if I can help it. This is a very different Dragon Island than what I was thinking. Welcome, Izzy. The white dragon slowly lowered his wings and extended his slender hand to me. I'm Black Kavarkan? Kian? Nice to meet you. Wait, how old is this guy? He looks like a kid. Out of curiosity, are you an international student? What high school are you studying in? I'll have you know, I'm a junior student at university. Junior! If this were some fantasy story, the sheer intensity of his aura would have blown me off my feet. I'm just as small for my age. Don't assume that will always be the case. Ah, right, sorry, my bad. Black then stretched out his wings and flapped them dramatically in front of me. If these enormous wings of mine don't suck up all my developmental nutrients, I'll likely be taller than you. They are very big wings indeed, pretty ones too. I can only imagine what could be in the air, what you could do in the air with wings like those. So, hi Izzy. I got gifted this for my birthday, so we're playing it shamefully on stream because I feel like it, and I feel like it would be funny to document my experience playing this firsthand. Will I play the whole thing? I don't know. I've had some pretty risque dialogue and scenes so far. Like 2 I could count on my fingers so far, so I should be concerned if it's double digits, but for right now, we're fine, I think. So, happy late birthday. Thank you, Izzy. Oh, by the way, this was gifted to me by not a furry friend. They dug it out of my wish list, and I'm not sure if it was because it was funny or because they thought I would enjoy it. I have no idea. So, yeah, all the more reason for me to stream it because it's funny. Also, the model, by the way, is made by Wild, and Wild textured it for me. He, did that in, the last 2 days. So, thank you, Wild, again. These invitation letters are pretty fancy. I'm not used to getting things like these. You seem to love her, too. I thought you were a staff member like the captain. I guess I'm part of the staff considering I was hired to be a lifeguard. Perhaps the letter was included so that there would be something to attach the ticket to. Can I ask a question, then? I suppose so. Why'd you get invited to come to Dragon Island? Do you and the organizers know each other or something? That's my own business. Before I could pull out the letter, Black's expression darkened and he drew back from me. I don't recognize this Gordon Damon guy. I only know Gordon Ramsay! Black doesn't want to know why he's here. I guess I'll figure it out later. Yeah, okay, so from my knowledge, Wild didn't actually specifically make this model for me. He actually had already made this model. He just retextured it for me, so, yeah. Black doesn't want me to know why he's here. I guess I'll figure it out later. I wonder why these other guys were invited. Maybe I should ask around. We're going to a Dragon Island. Are you sure you're not going to have some fun at the beach? Absolutely not. I don't want to get stung by a jellyfish. He glanced away from me with a huff. There's protective nets near that beach that should keep the jellyfish out, right? I'd rather not risk it. You seem to be hiding from sunlight. Because I don't want to bathe in the sun. But you don't have any scales to dry out. Why? I just don't like the sun. Why then? Call it force and habit? One that's hard to change? Okay. Anyway, none of your business. There's that intensity again. Talk to someone else. Let's talk to the brown bull dragon. This looks nice though. Yes, I know. It is very, very nice. It's very, very helpful. It's actually way more animated than my Tatum, and it's much more wolf-like, so I'm very happy. Very excited to be doing VTubing again at some point. Get some Dead by Daylight streams going, maybe some Fortnite ones. Wild wants me to stream Fortnite at some point. I should probably stream Fortnite at some point. I walked toward the brown bull dragon by the window. He's holding a thin booklet, flipping through it and using the sunlight as a reading lamp. Noticing my approach, he took the booklet in his pocket before giving me a warm smile. Given your state of dress, I assume you're a lifeguard? His smile looked strangely familiar. Napoleon Gain, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Henry, a lifeguard, and it's a pleasure of mine. I don't want to sound weird, but your smile is familiar. Have we met somewhere before? Perhaps you've seen me on television, or on the ads for Mono Bakery. Oh, he's the baker! Wait, that's it? You're that Napoleon? I should have known every time I see you. You're in that pink apron with a smile. It's nice. And warm. Actually, I wanted to say something else. It warms my heart to know my smile left such an impression. It's kind of hard to miss, considering how often I've seen your ads. Don't forget a tagline. Cinnamon rolls as warm as your smiles. Wouldn't mind some hot cream filling, or at least a light glazing. Oh my god. So, why is your bakery named Mono Bakery? Because cows are black and white, and I'm a bull dragon? But you're brown. Mono sounds much more distinctive, and black and white works well in terms of decorating storefronts too. Seriously? That's all? I thought there was some super deep meaning. Besides, everyone always associates cow with black and white. Obviously, there's also Swiss brown cows, but such a pity the brown cows produce so much milk only to be upstaged by Holsteins? I want to chomp on your maw. You nommers. So what sort of pastry are you best at making? Why don't you guess? Sounds like he gets the question a lot. Cinnamon rolls. Isn't it cinnamon rolls? Ah, very good. Looks like all the money and time spent on advertising worked if that was the first thing you thought of. Perhaps I should make a tray of them for you sometime. I think I might prefer something a bit meatier than that. Worst, maybe? I've brought a few of signature cinnamon rolls from your bakery before. They're really nice with black tea. No, I mean a proper cinnamon roll, not those mass-produced pastries that come out of a central kitchen. Though I'll admit they are still good. When I bake them, not only do I control the heat better, but also added a special ingredient. Let me guess, love? No. Carrying a platter of cinnamon rolls and wearing nothing but a thin pink apron over his neck ball. What? As he raises his hand to feed me a sticky, icy-covered cinnamon roll, he leans close. I press. Oh, jeez. That's all there is to it. You can try at home, although they probably won't be as good as mine. Still, it'll be much tastier than something you buy at the store. Looks like my fantasies are distracting me from his recipe. Sus stuff, but I can't tell. Yeah, so he's from my character. Oh, by the way, shoot, he's poor. I was gonna say, let's take a look at my phone here for a second so we see some more text messages. He doesn't have money. That's what I gathered. I haven't really read through all of these text messages. Which buffs your private parts. Still available next year, definitely. What? Tried Real Deal free next week. Your VIP coupon was sent. I was gonna say, yeah. Some scammer tried to scam him and he didn't have money. Thought I'd find more interesting. It tastes so good. I really hope that Mono Bakery can be brought to our country. How about your contract with their boss? I'll stop messing around on the phone. I thought I could find something interesting. There's more apps here, by the way. It's interesting. Hey, did you receive a letter too? I pulled my envelope out and Napoleon pulled a similar one out of his pocket. I assume everyone here has a letter. Can I ask why you were invited? Well, Napoleon nervously clenched the hem of his shirt as he looked off to the side. I received an invitation to come on a holiday. The host is one of my, let's just say he's a fan of mine. He wanted me to make an island-inspired dessert. Pauline is a celebrity baker. Blank doesn't want me to know why he's here. I guess I'll figure that out later. Wonder why these other guys were invited. Maybe I should ask around. Arbiter. I wonder what this guy has something to say. He's very Dunrichy, if you know what I'm talking about. I played Knights College, okay? I know a little bit. As he came closer, he lowered the arm of the parrot perched on and turned his eyes to me. Hello, I'm Henry. I'm going to be your lifeguard, I think. I'm Chang Hu from Chang Hu Law Firm. Glad to meet you. Senior partner. Ooh, you give me a business card? The parrot settled up on his arm to his jacket pocket and then reached its head in and pulled out a business card. Talk about parrot. This parrot chill, dude. Chang Hu took the business card from the bird and with his index middle finger, he turned it up and handed it to me. Wow, your bird's amazing. His name's Polly, and he's very clever indeed. Watch this. He took out an expensive-looking cell phone and played a sound while expectantly watching the parrot in his hands. Welcome to Chang Hu Law Firm. Wow. How's that for a trick? Amazing. Out of curiosity, how long have you had Polly? Oh, he's been with me since I established my law firm. Between handing out my business cards and welcoming clients, he's basically my personal assistant. What a smart little guy. Smart bird. Yeah, I know. Smart birds are so cool. I reached out and gently stroked the top of Polly's head as if in reply. Polly tilted his head and made a chattering noise at me. I've recently been trying to teach him how to pluck out gray hairs. Is it working? Not really. He's either colorblind or he just prefers plucking my red hair. So what kind of cases does your law firm take on? Any strange cases with twists, surprises, and turnabouts? I wish. Unfortunately, most real-life legal cases aren't as dramatic as Grace Attorney Trial. Wow. Okay, that's a good one. Running a law office isn't a game, but I do my best. Having said that, I'll admit I may have chosen law school after playing the Grace Attorney trilogy. Oh, I was thinking Grace Anatomy mixed with Ace Attorney, but you know what? That's fine. They said Gordon Ramsay earlier. I would have. No, wait, it's a Nintendo title. Of course, they can't say it. And at my level of practice, I'll be able to be a bit picky when it comes to clients. Would you lower your standards a little bit if you never had a satisfactory case? That kind of thing hasn't happened yet. But if you have any legal problems, feel free to contact me, though I'll warn you, my rate is $5,000 per hour. That would blow through my entire savings in less than a minute. What if he accept other forms of payment? Maybe he'd shove me under the desk and pull down his legal briefs. Oh, oh my god. If that's the case, maybe I wouldn't mind chatting as long as he likes. I didn't read that second. I'm like skimming through these like sections because I don't want Twitch to be too angry at me, and I don't want to be. I know the stream is over 18, but I don't want to push my limits here. We're here having a great time. That's all that matters. If you don't mind me asking, what brings you here? Actually, I was going to ask you the same thing. I'm gonna talk straight. I applied to be a lifeguard and my resume got picked. Well, you won't have to worry about me then. Not planning on going in the water. Please, Eastern dragons like me are natural swimmers. That's true. I'm just going there on vacation, but I didn't expect to run into a lifeguard like this. So he's just on vacation. Is that really all there is to it? Is whoever invited you to the island the same as this one? Put on the letter I received and showed him the signature on it. Yes, that's him. He stroked his beard and thoughtfully continued. I know him. He's an old client of mine. Napoleon is a celebrity baker. Black doesn't want me to know why he's here. I guess I'll figure that out later. Chang is invited here for vacation. I don't know why all these guys were invited. Maybe I should ask around. Well, I did. Just talk to everybody. I gotta go to the bridge. Talk to the one dude. out of the cockpit and stepped through. Leong was busy at the wheel, looking out towards the water. I need to drink of water. We'd already left land well behind us. The sea was bright and vibrant blue. Maybe I should talk to the others while I got the time. I'm gonna talk to the deck people first before I talk to him. I feel like if I do that, then it's gonna trigger something. I want to talk to the painter. It looks like Azrael or Raunchy, and I'm down with it. Seems like the other two dragons I saw earlier also wanted to come outside and enjoy the sea breeze too. A goat dragon was squinting into the distance of the sea in front of him. In fact, I couldn't tell whether his eyes were open or not. There's also a very round Easter dragon holding onto the railing, looking intently down the water. I was actually a little worried that he'd crush the railing with his sheer massive body. I walked over to the goat dragon and stood with him at the bow of the ship. He turned his head to look at me, still squinting. Are you here to seek a magnificent beauty of the purest blue where the surreal sky and deep ocean mingle with the horizon too? Yeah, I came to look at the sea too. Henry Himmlich, a lifeguard. Pretty boy. He's wearing a shirt. Yeah, he's wearing a shirt. I reached out and took his fur-covered hand in mine. Brilliant red, crisp white, amber scales. Such an aesthetic color scheme, yet so refreshing. I'm Katsuki. Oh, fuck. I can't speak. Yashahide. Or Yoshi. Please let me call you Yoshi. I would not gonna butcher your name. My eyes couldn't help but drift downwards to his apron. You seem to be particularly sensitive to color. I wouldn't say I'm sensitive, but as a student of art, I do try to cultivate an awareness of it. That's when I noticed the paint spots on his clothes. Wait, your clothes are all spotted with paint. But how come there's none in your hair? Yoshi stuck his tongue out at me. Are you saying you lick? Wait, aren't those really toxic? Not in small doses. Is his beauty not worth a little danger? He's way too casual about poisoning. Did you receive a letter from an organization too? I pulled out my own envelope and gestured it to him. Yoshi nodded. Yes, I received one. The paper's quality is quite excellent. I shall have to see about getting some for myself for sketch work. Does that signature ring a bell? Gordon Damon is a name I haven't heard of. This is the first time I've received a letter from this individual. May I ask why? He said that he was the owner of Dragon Island, wanted me to come and paint his portrait on the beach as a promotion. Napoleon's a celebrity baker. Black doesn't want me to know. Yoshi's a painter. And this guy's on vacation. I wonder what the other guys were invited for. Can we stop running in circles, please? Why would he ask you to paint his portrait? It seems a little weird. Maybe he was a guest at my solo exhibition last month at the Sun City Art Museum? But I would have noticed such a name on the guest list. Perhaps Gordon Damon is an alias. Why use an alias to invite people for a vacation? Perhaps it's some kind of surprise? Or perhaps he is simply shy. He really seems like a glass half full kind of whip fella. Let's talk to the big-bellied Eastern boy. I cautiously approached the black Eastern dragon leaning against the railing. Hello, I'm Henry, your lifeguard. Hello. I'm Motis. Motis? We'll call him Motis. Probably saying that again. He turned around heavily, with his protruding belly wobbling as he extended his thick hand to me. Is there a lifeguard? You must be a good swimmer, huh? Kinda, I guess. I'm good at getting drowning people to shore safely, so I can do first aid. I'm not a pro swimmer or anything, so don't expect me to break any speed records. Sounds like you're the kind of fella I'm looking for. Wait, you're not my mysterious employer, are you? I wish! I run a seafood grill at the night market. What's that have to do with... You look like you could catch a fresh, large fish intact and keep it alive. Look, I'm the grill master, and you can be my grill master. Gill master! You get it, son? I'm pretty sure you can't give a fish mouth to mouth. You said your grill is at the night market? Which one? The one on Old Glue Street next to the university. Well, I bet you must be missing a kiln with all the students coming in. That's why I use my teeth to take old batteries from remotes. These are not art. These he has a reason. I mean, you could smack the remote against a surface to get the batteries out as long as you're careful enough. Someone sent me a Discord message. Oh, there's people in Discord. Hold on, wait. Streaming. How to spell remotes. You spell remotes right. R-E-M-O-T-E-S. Yeah, you're right. Sure, unless it's summer vacation, I'll leave. But summer break isn't for another week or two, so why leave now? Business always drops off in the weeks leading up to the besides. He stroked the hair on his stomach and grinned. Who would miss an opportunity to go to the legendary Dragon Island? There was a long line of thick, coarse hair leading from his chest down to his enormous belly like white caps of a cresting wave. I know it took us a moment to find out how to. Fair enough. I can imagine the pressure of the weight of the ocean. By the way, you said you run a grill, right? Uncle Misu's Seafood changed it from Uncle Misu's Barbecue recently. Why the name change? Too many damn barbecue stalls around. Figured I could use some rebranding. But good barbecue is different from seafood. And good barbecue like shines, right? What do you say? I don't even know what you said. Typically, you don't eat barbecue much, do you? Only had it a few times in college. It seems a bit excessive for dining alone. Tell you what, why don't you swing by my grill when you come back to Sun City? I don't suppose you'd give me a discount? If you drag my fat behind out of the water, I'll let you eat for free. Joke's on him, since he'll probably float like a buoy. I'll even throw in a platter of roasted oysters free of charge. Your belly. Misu seemed to notice that I was quite quietly looking at his stomach. See something you like, eh? No, it's just that your barbecue must taste good. Hey, you know what they say, never trust a skinny chef. Uh-huh. I won't be modest. I take pride in my work, whether it's the ingredients, the sauce, or the cooking. I ride my bike in the seafood market to get everything fresh every day. I make my own sauces, marinades from scratch. When grilling, I control the temperature with extreme pressure, so it's just right. Sounds like you work hard every day, but shouldn't that mean... Well, I have to make sure everything tastes good, so may I have a test skewer or 3? Fuffo model. Yes! Wild, it's not, it's like Wild's model, but Wild retextured it for me for my birthday. Thank Wild. Wild's cool. Wild's amazing. We'll just give all the props to Wild. Kato, do you want to chop on his mod too? Please don't harm me. Out of curiosity, did you get a letter too? Yeah, good thing I opened it too. Almost used it as kindling. So why were you invited here? He just slowly patted his stomach twice. Oh no, I hit the pause menu. I was asked to take charge of the barbecue for the beach party, of course. So whoever invited you, you should be one of the regulars, right? Yeah, probably. Does this name ring a bell? I would think no, not really. Kiddo cute. You're cool. You're cool, Wild. We all know you're cool. You can't deny it. W Sigma Wild. I don't usually pay much attention to the signatures on the checks, you know? I guess so. Semisu Grill Chef and Napoleon the Celebrity Baker. Oh, you're gonna go through the whole thing. I don't care. Talk to someone else. I'm going to the bridge. Talk to the one guy. Yeah, okay. I've been everywhere but the bridge. So we're gonna talk to the guy at the bridge. My throat's getting sore from all this talking. I entered the cockpit and stepped through. Leong was busy at the wheel looking out of the water. The sun was slowly descending towards the horizon and the sea breeze was beginning to cool. Maybe I should talk to the others while I got time. Well, I did. And I talk to everybody. So, sir, how does it feel to work on the ship? It's fine. Travel between islands a lot? No. So just between Dragon Island and the city, then? Yes. Oh, that's not bad. You get to see the sights of Dragon Island a lot, too, yeah? Shrug your shoulders and continue to look at the sea. So I guess we're technically colleagues since we're hired by the same one. He looked at me and frowned. His ears twitched. Yeah? Do you know who our employer is? How should I put this? I don't really know much. Why are you auto-playing? Don't do that. Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't ask any dumb questions. Return. I'm always stupid. Stop. How do I put this? I don't really know much. Whoever's in charge says they only communicate with me through paycheck. I only know for sure who the employer seems to be. At any rate, this is strict business, nothing more. I don't ask them questions. In return, they don't ask me any. If I was one snooping around, I probably wouldn't be here. I heard a rumor, just rumored, that one of the previous drivers started getting nosy, and one of the guests... Oh my god, I think I said too much, sorry. Hey, at least you Lord dumped on me, and you're blushing! That's alright, keep going. Not sure. He frowned again. It's the first time he hired me. Looks like that's all I'm getting out of him. Hulk Strong silent type is perfectly fine if he knows what he how to make me scream. This game, dude. Although he might just fall asleep on me right afterwards. Oh well, at least I could cuddle him. I claim him. This is now my best boy. I claim him. This is a really nice ship of yours. Nah, company property. Most captains seem eager to talk about their ships, so I figured. Stereotype. Well, this is different. You're all friendly and enthusiastic before we set out. Topped by the company, pre-written. Am I exploring backstage or something right now? Pay no attention to the dragon behind the curtain. At least he's, like, friendly. At least he's not mean about it. He can make me scream, cry, anything. Thank you, Izzy. The island began to rise in the distance. Is that Dragon Island? Yes. So, are there any other guests coming? Or are they already on the island? Don't know. Okay. Young cleared his throat and pressed a button on the dashboard before leaning over to a small, upright mic. Attention all passengers. This is your captain. We're about to arrive at Dragon Island. Please return to your seats during the approach and docking at the pier. Thank you! I should get back to the cabin. Everyone else was in their seats as I entered the cabin. Who should I sit beside? I mean, I like the painter. Painter's pretty cool. Also, the lawyer dude's pretty cool. I do like... I'm gonna go hang out with the painter. Painter seems pretty cool. Black seems a bit naive, so... Ship was a little shaky this close to shore. I stumbled a bit back to the seat next to Yoshi. Why aren't you at the window seat? I thought you were mesmerized by the colors of the sea and horizon stuff. I've captured those colors in my mind's eyes for posterity. Now I can enjoy the scenery. Of course, good scenery is only made better when shared with friends. So already buddies. He's surprisingly forward. I like him. After that, the conversation just sort of died out, leaving us in the silence. The only noise broke the silence was the roar of the cruise ship's engine, the sound of the waves slapping the hull. Maybe I should put on some sunscreens considering how sunny the island's bound to be. The carry-on bag I brought with me and took one of the sunscreens as sea breeze blew into the cabin through a nearby window. Discussed my eyes to enjoy the cool breeze. My letter. Attention passengers, please remain calm, stay on the your seat. Everything happens so fast. I'm sensing a save spot. What do you think? I'll turn on my seat towards the open window, grabbing wildly as the breeze whipped through the air. There may be sudden shaking and... Imp, sit down! All of you getting your seats, brace for impact. Finally grabbed the envelope. Put myself back in. 3! Whoa! 2! It's falling out of the window as I try to grab 1! Oops. Brace! Body is falling while my mind ascends. What? Hey, you with us, Henry? Don't crowd around him, you idiots. Give him some space. I'm gonna make an emergency call. I don't understand. I was following the route shown on the chart. There shouldn't have been anything to hit. Voices I could hear all around me slowly became clearer as I tried to open my eyes, but wince at the sting of salt water. Something warm pressed into the side of my neck, one of the fingers of a fluffy paw. I opened my mouth wide and tried to breathe, only to feel a rush of hot liquid escape my mouth as I coughed and sputtered. He's awake. Swaying back into lucidity as oxygen refilled my lungs. Blank was on one side helping me up, slapping my back hard. You finally awake. Any later and I'll have to start doing CPR on you. I shouldn't find that sexy, but you're lucky Shang Hu fished you out of the sea. Your lungs were completely full of water. You're spitting water like an Eastern dragon now. I'm soaked. Thanks. Great, not even my first day and I almost drowned. Not a good sign for a lifeguard. It seems he won't be going anywhere for now. Let's look around and see if we can find some place to stay until we're rescued. Shang held his hand to me. You coming with us? Besides, before I could respond, Blank slapped Shang's hand and glared at him. He just woke up. Let him rest. If you insist. You just take a break for now, okay? Been drinking or something? If anyone had gotten injured. Don't blame him. I was the one not staying in my seat. It's not just that. The damn ship ran straight into a reef. It cracked like a creme brulee. We're shipwrecked. This shouldn't have happened. I was following the normal course, but I didn't expect a reef to be there. I tried to avoid... Wait. We could just call and have the Coast Guard pick us up. I already tried that, but there's no cell service here. Pauldine held out the phone up to me. 911! 911! 911! I've been walking up and down the entire beach and couldn't get a bar. Wait a minute. There's a satellite phone on the ship. I'll call the company and have them send a ship to pick us up. Stay calm. They've experience in dealing with these kinds of things, so they'll probably be able to handle it. Then I'll go with you. Oh, fine. Leon dejectingly began walking towards the pier with Napoleon close behind. I'm gonna stay on the beach, I think. Look at the bags and suitcases scattered across the beach and decided to gather them up. The sand is such a wonderful golden sand. Hey, there's Yoshi. As if it's really gold. Help me pile our baggage while watching Yoshi run wildly on the beach. Dude, he's having the time of his life. Wait, where did Shang Hu and Blank go? They're looking around since there wasn't anyone at the pier to show us to our accommodations. Shank figured he'd go find it. Once they find some place for us to stay, we'll carry our stuff there. So much luggage. Don't worry, I can carry most of it. Figured you can handle the rest. Look at the two large piles of luggage. A pile of suitcases, a pile of backpacks. Woo! That's just adorable. Like watching a little kid, right? He's been looking at that since he got off the ship. He's flying back and forth. That's strange. Why do we have so much luggage? It's only a 3-day vacation, but they're like 5 big suitcases and 4 travel bags. If it's not too much for you, I could take more. Don't worry about it. I'm used to slinging around gas cans and whole swordfishes. Pulled back his sleeves to reveal thickly muscled arms and then pointed and flexed to show off. I got plenty of meat under my blubber. So hey, I saw the arms, not the belly. The conversation was interrupted by a shout from the distance as Shanghai came jogging towards us. Are you guys ready? We found a place to stay. Bent over, resting his hands on his knees, tried to catch his breath. You okay? You look like you ran a marathon. Wait, where's that little white brat that went off with you? He said he was tired from walking, so I asked him to wait at the villa. Let's not delay it long, right? Alright, we're on our way. Yusu promptly hefted 4 of the suitcases into it under his arms, snarled the 5th with his tail, and then trundled off after Chang'u. Looks like all 3 of our suitcases were carried off by a big lug. That's a bit embarrassing. 3 suitcases? Did you move your entire dungeon here or something? Napoleon and Ling each picked up a travel bag and followed after Misu. Yoshi ran over with a particularly big seashell in his hands and glanced around. Has everyone left already? I may have been a bit distracted. That's putting it mildly, but I'm glad you had fun. I tossed a bag to Yoshi and then picked up the rest, jogging after the others. We left the beach and moved onto the road paved with smooth stones, which led us through the small tropical garden. The garden was clearly well tended and quite lovely. The pale pink frangipani was in bloom, and the broad leaves of the traveler's palm swayed in the wind. If Yoshi wasn't already tired from running around the beach, he'd probably exhaust himself here. Finally, I knocked and knocked, but it seems nobody's inside. How annoying. No one? This makes no sense. This place looks like it's been well taken care of. If we can't get into the villa, does that mean we're stuck outside for the next 2 days? If there's no one on this island, then perhaps our host lied to us. Black wings lowered, and he became lost in thought. Oh, perhaps some sort of fun little puzzle, like an escape room. Or perhaps they're prepared for a surprise party for us. I checked the door handle. There isn't any dust or rust on it. If anything, it looks like it was cleaned and polished just recently. Now hold on. Unless I missed my guess, there should be a key under here. Like we'd be that lucky. Misu bent down and lifted the mat in the front door and then triumphantly held a key. Ha! I knew it! Hey, how'd you know? I learned a lot from watching TV shows. Unlocked the door and opened it and took a long, deep breath before roared into the room beyond. Is there anyone? Yeah, definitely works at the night market with those lungs. I neat and yelled to attract folks to my stall. However, this place is too quiet. It really looks like there isn't anyone here. This place does look empty, but it doesn't have an unattended house smell. The electricity and AC are on. Let's check the kitchen. The 2 Easter dragons went into the kitchen together. Not long after that, I heard a sound of running water coming from the kitchen. The taps are fine! This place is fully equipped! Nobody's home and yet the AC stays on? How wasteful. It's so neat and tidy, but no one's here. Kind of creepy if you ask me. Perhaps the staff finished cleaning and left behind when we arrived? First, I doubt it. Second, do you really think we have to clean up after ourselves here? I thought this was a B&B situation. I'm pretty sure an ultra-exclusive place like this would have people to handle that. Not to mention, we've yet to meet our host. What? This mysterious Gordon Damon on the invitation letter. I'm getting to lose patience with this air of mysterious nonsense, especially in this situation. If nothing else, I could paint his portrait if he doesn't show up, right? As important as this discussion may be, we should move to the living room instead of lingering in the foyer. Standing around like this is tiring, and the sofa there looks really soft. I suppose there's no harm in that. This place doesn't seem dangerous. Then I'll just go and sit and... Excuse me, Captain, but where are you going? I looked back. Leong was grabbing his duffel bag, already midway through the door when Black stopped him. I'm going to the Misty Dragon. So much going on. Wouldn't it be safer if we stick together? I really don't think there's room for me in this villa. Don't worry. If there weren't enough beds, I'm fine with sharing mine. I wonder if he'd prefer to be the big spoon or the little spoon. Look, this isn't really my kind of place. I've got I got a hammock on the bridge where I sleep just fine. I'm already used to it. There's no trouble. It's probably more dangerous to sleep in a shipwreck. Come on, I'm sure your boss won't mind if you stay with us at our request, right? Oh, fine. I drag Leon back into the house. Just as we stepped to the door, Yoshi came running into the living room. Hey, Captain! What now? Are you familiar with the island? I was considering locations on Dragon Island to paint before the owner arrived. Where's the highest place in the island? Can you take me one there? You guys have fun! I'll go look. Henry, wait! Yoshi thrusts A piece of draft paper and the general direction. What's this? Whenever I come to a new place for the first time, I try to capture its beauty in my art as a souvenir. Dude, that's a... oh, why am I saving in multiple places? That's a map. Bro built blueprints in 5 seconds. I want to grab the moves. The moves. Control yourself, Izzy. So, which structure the villa's first floor could help you check out its accuracy. Sure, I guess, when I have the time. Fine, please endeavor. Keep me informed. By the way, what about the second floor? There's the stairs are locked. Ah, I see. Looked up and saw a projector and a camera mounted on the ceiling. Projector! Perhaps we could have a movie night? A group of people trapped on an island, and I can only think of one movie. And that would be... And then there were none. Oh, I get to search. Fallout's model. Yes! This is Wild's model. Wild just I think this is Wild's model. He just retextured it for me for my birthday as a birthday gift. Thank Wild. Thank Wild. Wild's awesome. Just go to the toilet. Why not? There's no one in here, right? It's not going to be awkward. Everything is nice and tidy. A faint little light floral scent lingers in the room. And the exhaust fan is running quietly. There are even a few freshly picked red... I don't even know how to pronounce that. This place was pleasant. I could have probably done some yoga if it weren't for very obviously placed cameras. Then again, I don't mind doing something other than yoga. I get that it's for security, but putting cameras in the bathrooms have been much. Nice, Wild. Let's go to the living room. Black's in the living room. I'm gonna talk to him. Never mind. I can see the garden through the living room window. It was easier to enjoy now that I had access to the air conditioning and cushy chairs. I took a seat on the couch near Yoshi and Leon crossed my legs beneath me. Holding his sketchbook, Yoshi eagerly fishing for answers about the features of the island out of Leon at a rate about a word a minute. Well, take your time, but please tell me what you've seen on this island in Paradise. Pier. It's a pity that our ship wrecked so close to the pier. What else? What else? Villa and garden. Yes, but what else? Things that we hadn't had a chance to visit yet. Beach, hot spring. Oh, we can go swimming first and then soak in the hot springs. I wouldn't soak very long, or your skin will. What's the highest place on the island? Somewhere where you can see all the way to the horizon. The top of the volcano, besides the hot spring. Will it erupt though? Don't know. First to make Fluffo model. I like you. Let's talk to Yoshi. Yoshi's like all over the place. Status quo. We're here to have fun, so that's fine. Captain Leong said that by the time I finish painting the portrait, the fairy will come. No big deal. Maybe so, but still. If someone drowns or gets hurt, we'll have no way to send them to Sun City. Then don't drown! Besides, we still have a very reliable shark dragon lifeguard just in case. Wow. I guess so. Thanks for the compliment. If whoever owns this island doesn't show up, how are you going to paint a portrait? It seems like a waste. How could I say something so preposterous? I was paid a lot of money to come to a lovely island. It won't go to waste. But even if he doesn't come, I can easily sketch and paint a tropical landscape. Ooh! Or even some small portraits of everyone. Those would be nice. Anyway, it's still a bit weird that this mysterious rich guy who invited us here still hasn't shown up. Well, doesn't tend to breed eccentrics, does it? Let's just hope that his eccentricities, I don't even know what that word is. I can't speak. Don't end up putting us in danger. Don't mind me asking, how much did the host offer you for a portrait? He gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. Oh no, does he mean $2,000 plus a full set of new tools and paints? It's not what I was expecting. That's enough to eat barbecue every night for a month, I think. Oh, so you use barbecue dinners as a measurement of wealth. Man, man after my heart. I guess I just picked it because I didn't usually have the cash to spend on something that expensive when I was your age. Well, with Misu here, we'll have our own private all-you-can-eat barbecue restaurant. If you're still not sick of barbecue by the time we leave, maybe we'll stop by his place once we get back to Sun City. Absolutely, since I'll be flush with cash by then. Looks like I'm not the only one who's bad at saving money. I'm about to drown myself on purpose so a dragon lifeguard can come give me mouth to mouth. I'm about to try and trust. I can't read that. Ollie, I called dibs on one of them. He called dibs on the quiet one. Just so we're all clear. I'm moving too sporadically. It can't track me. I'm sorry. I need a better webcam. I really do. Actually, that reminds me. I have yet to buy a better webcam. I've had this webcam for like 2 or 3 years. I need a new one. What's the sudden urge to map out the island? There's no rhyme or reason to the urges of an artistic soul. I just become overwhelmed with the desire to paint or draw something. Then I do it. I suppose it's that way with all creative endeavors. You don't need a reason, just an idea and a desire to make a manifest. So what about this portrait you have to paint for our host? That's different. That's just work. Let's talk to Leon, the quiet one. So we're just stuck here, right? For 3 days. 3 days? Why isn't it going to take so long? Weren't you, all you guys? Oh my god, he's so talkative. He's so talkative. It's auto-scrolling. I'm not even doing that. Weren't all you guys invited over? I'm told by the company the island owner said no matter what happens. During these 3 days, we're not to send a ship over. We're going to ask why that was necessary, but he said it was confidential. He also promised to pay us 3 times the going rate, so we didn't ask any further questions. Anyway, it's not like there was anything dangerous. The volcano is most dormant. They figured it wasn't any risk, so... Izzy's all over this guy. He blushes every time he goes onto like some sort of like tangent. It sounds more and more suspicious. Even if whoever runs this place doesn't want to be disturbed, an emergency like this should be triumphed that. Leon shrugged and shook his head. Do you have any plans while you wait? Go back to Sun City Pier and stand by. Thought you said you weren't allowed to send a ship. Still need to stand by. Why? I only take this one route. Leon tilted his head back. And rich people change their minds fast. That's fine, I guess. At least you don't have any plans to miss. By the way, when I said we could squeeze into a bed if there weren't enough beds, I meant it. Okay. Screenshot a pic of him. Show him to the mono moving around when you do looks natural. Yeah, it does. I've got the movement right. It's just like it doesn't cap like my movement like the best. Like I'm seeing below. Like I'm like hitting the bottom of my tracking. Also, hey, by the way, my ears wag. By the way, if I can get it to do it. I was very distracted for about 3 minutes doing that over and over and over earlier. Not to imply anything, but did you really not see that reef? No. He paused and added, reefs are submerged, so they're not easy to see. So how did you know we were going to hit it? Shipboard radar. If your radar detected it, why didn't you do something? Too fast, couldn't maneuver. Leon looked at me dead in the eyes. I did not crash on purpose. I know he didn't crash on purpose. I don't want to be mean. Okay, so he's not there. The cellar's got to be fun, right? This seems to be a storage cellar. I opened up the floor to ceiling storage cabinets and looked through them. There's a camera mounted on the ceiling that overlooks the entire cellar. The owner must have some obsession with security, or otherwise there wouldn't be a camera everywhere in this villa. The first cabinet is stuffed with MRE, first aid kits, and several large containers of fresh water and water purifiers. It looks like something out of a survivalist compound. The next one contained all kinds of tools, shovels, hammers, and fishing rods. The third one contained a collection of seeds. Well, I will note that for later. Can I interact with anything here? Chewing down on your memories. Oh, you got to read. Okay, where have I not been? The dining room and the kitchen is where I haven't been, and then outdoors is next. Okay. Hey, Cheng Ho and Black were talking to each other as I walked into the dining room. Welcome, welcome. At Polly's announcement, they stopped talking. Shanghai smiled at me and Black raised his hand in casual greeting. Following the scent of food? The time you entered this villa, you were wandering around. Were you looking for something? I'm just checking the floor plans that Yoshi drew. I showed them the sketch of Yoshi that Yoshi gave me. I suppose it makes sense, since our host isn't here, he had to find something to draw. I, too, should find something to occupy myself with before I start thinking about that. I don't think he drew out of boredom. Then why? Maybe he needs some compliments? I'll give him that. I looked up at the ceiling and noticed more cameras mounted above us. Talk to Blang. He's very secretive. After hearing all the stories about Dragon Island, this place is nowhere near what I imagined. That's putting it mildly. Blight clenched his fist as he hissed angrily, his face flushed. And here I was eager to gorge myself on fine meats, but even that has denied me. Meat? But that's what Misu and Napoleon are busy cooking in the kitchen. You wouldn't understand. Speaking of understanding, you're an awful nosy individual. You've been pestering me ever since you got on the ferry. Just trying to be friendly. After all, it's better if we all get along while we're stuck on this island. Black sighed and looked up at me. Let's just say that there are certain matters involved in me being on this island, and I do not want to talk about it. If you insist on being friendly, then please avoid such topics. Then I'll talk to him about food or something. He looks cool. He's got wings. He's got a Hawaiian shirt. Thank you, Ollie. I looked over and you banned a guy. We haven't seen anyone else in the island yet. I think something sinister is afoot. Why? Sure, things haven't been great, but there's no need to be jumped to conclusions. First, our only escape ship hit a mysterious reef, then we're stuck in a resort island with no one else here. Okay, I'll grant you that, but that may be just a coincidence or poor planning surprise party. Don't forget that it took 2 days for rescue to arrive. There's an awful lot of coincidences right now. Only one explanation can reassure me a little. The only one here other than us is the owner of the island, who intended to hide somewhere and surprise us, but suddenly he encountered some health issue and can't execute his plan. Doesn't sound reassuring at all. If that's true, then the owner's life may be in danger. If that's the case, then we're the ones that are in danger. Thinking this was yours, Ollie. Red hair on blue dragon. Ooh. He's a lawyer too. He's big and responsible. He's got a parrot that's cool and smart. Hey Cheng, do you know that the owner is? Cheng Hu tilted his head and slowly stroked his beard. Sort of? He's hesitating. Maybe I can coax something out of him. I mean, it's pretty clear he kept his identity secret, so why did he suddenly announce it? Strange indeed. He never mentioned to me that this island is his. Considering none of us have seen him, we wouldn't even recognize his face. Wait, he's your client. You two should have met. What? You should know what he looks like, right? We only ever conversated by email. We never met in person. So much for that. Polly? Hello, hello. Good morning. It's afternoon, dumbass. Oh my god. I know he's Chang's pet and all, but now I'm half tempted to see if Misu can roast him. Polly's a bit of a smart mouth sometimes, don't take it personally. Why would I do that anyway? He's done a lot of words for me, including some I'd rather he didn't. Oh, that's rough. Went straight to the kitchen as soon as they entered the villa. I guess that, for them, a kitchen is much a safe haven as it is a battlefield. I don't blame them. People have to eat after all. I stepped to the dining room where Chang and Hugh Black were standing amongst themselves. I stepped to the kitchen. Cameras were also planted in the kitchen, staring at us from the corner. Oh, rough. Woof? Why is Ollie barking? Should I save over top of something? I'll save. Kev was also planted in the kitchen and staring at us from the corner. Misu was holding the fridge freezer component open and glaring at the ingredients. Napoleon, who was donned an apron, was carefully inspecting the stovetop and ovens with a clinical eye. Frozen scallops, frozen shrimp, frozen octopus. Oh, all this crap is frozen! Instead of serving my regular customers with these ingredients, I'd rather close down. It all ends up the same way anyway, regardless of freshness. Considering you probably season them with a heavy layer of sauce, they all taste the same in the end. Do I look like an amateur to you? Clearly you've never had a grilled fish with sea salt before. If my ingredients aren't fresh, then I might as well shoot myself in the foot. I'm surprised that you can still see your foot. If you don't want them, leave them to me. Some of us aren't quite so picky. Barking because made the barking noise first when you said rough. Oh fuck, that dummy. Misu grunted in irritation and looked over. Oh, by the way, the guy with Tummy has muscles, by the way. He's strong boy. Looks like you're on seafood catching duty. I'm a lifeguard, not a fisherman. Unless you don't want barbecue hop to it. Status quo. If there was supposed to be staff here on the island, then where the heck are they? I don't care about muscles, I want big boy. When I get my claws on him, I'll... So pulled a frozen fish out of the freezer and brandished it like a sword in my direction. Maybe he'll appear soon. Maybe he was just delayed by something. He better show up, or... Seems that when the Eastern Dragon gets angry, his beard starts shaking. I wonder if there's other ways I could get that beard of his shaking. Or what? Misu took a deep breath and then wiped the water from the frozen fish on his belly as he turned his barbed fangs into a friendly grin. Or he's going to miss the barbecue. Speaking of barbecue, what's on your mind? Fresh fish, saltwater fish, shellfish, shrimp, crab, octopus, jellyfish. I'll grill basically anything. Most of what's on the menu is seasonal since I cook whatever the fishermen catch. I told you I'm a lifeguard, I don't know how to catch fish. Misu opened the fridge and pulled out 2 big eggplants. The today's special is grilled eggplant with garlic. Normally I don't serve eggplants. Misu put the dark eggplant against his dark scales, although as though to compare them. Wow, it really does match your scales. And that's why I don't serve it. Don't want the customers getting any weird ideas. So what's for dinner? Sliced an eggplant in half and started dicing some garlic. I'm grilling some eggplants with garlic. And the fancy boy over there will try to make something edible out of frozen shrimp. You don't have to eat it! It's not like you can't stand to miss a meal! Keep it up next time I'm serving fresh beef! Misu set a grill on the stove, brushing a layer of minced garlic on the eggplant and drizzled it with egg wash. You guys have fun! I'll just see myself out. I think I get why there's only ever one head chef in the kitchen. It says, until now, we haven't seen anyone on the island, not even the owner. This is simply unbelievable, but thank goodness we have decent cooking facilities here. Napoleon added cold butter to dough as his tail leisurely swished. Everything's going well, except the milk's running a little low. Then what do we do next? Should we find the host first, or borrow Young's satellite phone and call the police? First things first, dinner. Most people don't think straight with an empty stomach. After that, we can discuss our next move. You seem like the guy who would still eat on a time when the world is ending. Food means energy to accomplish things. Even armies march on their stomachs, right? I wouldn't exactly call us an army. Well, if you're that grumpy, I'll make sure you get seconds. He turned back to focus on his dough. Of all things, you got your apron first? Actually, there was a folded apron on the countertop when I came in. Looks exactly the same as the one you're wearing in the commercials. Napoleon blinked, then looked back down at his apron again. It really is, huh? I'm honestly not sure how I feel about that. Took 12 BD to see. Not to distract you, but have you always been interested in baking? Napoleon dusted off his hands and looked away away from the half-rolled tart crust in front of him. Of course! I've always been in the kitchen ever since I was like 5 or 6. My father taught me how to make desserts in his spare time and learned dozens of recipes. I'm kind of jealous. There's nothing there to envy. He pressed the tart crust into a greased baking tray and spread it. Excuse me. Spread it, compact it. It has nothing to do with talent. It's all just practice and learning. Just started like a little early. That's all. I'm just surprised you found something to be passionate about so early. Only inside and slid the baking tray into a preheated oven. I suppose so. So, what's on the menu tonight? Napoleon was busy stirring some shrimp and bacon, only glancing away to check on Misu. I'm planning on shrimp bacon quiche, since Misu is busy having a snit about these disgusting ingredients. I told you! It's not disgusting, it's inappropriate. Fine by me, but okay, I can't read that. Thank you, Izzy. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be back as fast as I can. We all want to see more dragons. I know. I know. I forgot to turn off my mic like an idiot. Oops. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm back, guys, by the way. Let's go. Realign, please, Mr. VC Face. Thank you. What do I check into while I was gone? See more dragons on Dragon Island. On Dragon Island, so weird that they all are wearing very tight Speedos. Must be a dragon thing. Thank you, Izzy. My mic, everything still works. Because I didn't turn off my mic, so my mic should be fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, the last thing I needed to really do was go outside, so that's the only thing I need to do is go outside. I think I'll stay inside instead of running around outside right now. Although the garden is quite beautiful, I'd rather find a place to sit down here. Well, I've been everywhere. Like, I actually went everywhere. Like, there's nowhere else for me to go. I think, right? Someone was about to sit outside the window as I walked into the living room. Yoshi was curled up on the couch, finishing his sketches. Where'd the captain go? He's not back on the ferry, is he? I want one to for me. Oh, jeez. think we're all thinking that is group 4. Pointed out with sharp corners of the sketchbook. We were close to the bathroom door. He went to the bathroom. Isn't out yet. Oh, good. I figured he had gotten on the ship and sailed away. Away? Why would he do that? Besides, the ship was a titanic hole under it that hasn't yet repaired. I figured with our luck, forget it. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Okay, I've already talked to Yoshi, so like, it's group 4 party. The bathroom door was closed. I knocked gently with my knuckles twice, and I heard a yell coming from inside. Occupied! Sorry. I think I was overthinking it. I should go back and talk to Yoshi about the floor plan. But, like, it said I was checkmarked. It said I already checked about Yoshi about the floor plan. Oh, yeah, I could talk to him about the floor plan. Oh, well, that's not helpful. I was going to say, yeah. I've been everywhere, so I should be able to tell him. So, yeah. So I finished walking around with that floor plan you gave me. How did it go? Was it accurate? Very accurate, considering that we've only been here for more than an hour or so. By the way, did you see the host anywhere? I've been everywhere on the ground floor and still no sign. How could this be? He paid me to paint him, but what should I do if a client doesn't show up? I still feel uneasy. I'm not sure why. Maybe you're just hungry. As if on cue, Yoshi's stomach let out a loud gurgle. Maybe we should meet with the others in the dining room. Sure. Yoshi put away his sketchbook and followed me to the dining room. Chang, Hugh, and Blank were still chatting in the dining room. This conversation once again came to a screeching halt when we entered. Ah, you guys are hungry too. His stomach yearns to be filled. It whispers, "Feed me." The smell of grilled eggplant and seafood quiche wafting out of the kitchen, accompanied by the sound of Misu and Napoleon arguing. Yoshi sniffed the air, visibly became relieved. I don't know how long it will be before I can eat it, but just smelling it makes me feel relaxed. After everything we've gone through, I think we can all use a treat. A big, comforting meal should improve our moods. Whilst that is true, I probably shouldn't overindulge. I still want to stay in shape. You have the opportunity to eat meat and casually pass it by? Unforgivable. These dragon men on the screen are making me feel things. Sorry, I was late? The chefs haven't left their domain to visit us yet. Hopefully they'll be done arguing by the time the food is ready. Ding! The arguing stopped as a cheerful ding of a timer cut through the air. Now presenting the main course, shrimp and bacon quiche with Gruyere. I don't know what that is. Napoleon came out of the kitchen with his dish on a platter set lightly on the table. Shrimp and bits of bacon poking out of the cooked eggs of quiche. Their scent mixed with the nutty smell of grilled cheese on top. With a flourish, Napoleon produced a bread knife from his apron and moved to cut the quiche, then paused and glanced around at the table. There's 7 of us. Should I try and cut it into 7 slices or do the standard 8? Cut into 6. I can't eat it. What? Oh no, are you allergic to shellfish? If you don't let me know sooner, I could have baked you something separate. No, I can't eat meat. It's fine. I have my own supplies. Wait. Wasn't he all over? Wasn't he just about, like, eating a bunch of meat? What? Black pulled out a box of what looked like instant rice from under the table and ripped the package open. What is... Low protein rice to control protein intake. Sorry, if I had known, I would have prepared a separate dish for you. It's fine, really. I'd rather not make a scene about it. Coming through, fresh eggplant, hot and ready. Isu strode out of the kitchen with a tray of roasted eggplants, hip-checking Napoleon out of the way before the quiche could be cut. Oof. The eggplants were fresh off the grill and still bubbling egg wash. Garlic gives a golden color. The plump, flat flesh of the eggplant looked almost like it was ready to be dribbled out. I said something earlier. I would have left the egg wash off, only used it because it seals the garlic in. No, that's not necessary. It would be rude to barge into a kitchen and... I worse things happen to me in kitchen. I won't be offended. All my customers know that they can tell me to make something special if they have taste. BB. He uses his tummy as anchor points. I unintentionally, by the way, I noticed that every time I look over at chat, my head just like looks down at chat. I didn't mean that. That's so funny to me. I just noticed it. Can't get a degree yet that day. I'll have them ready and waiting tomorrow. I'd be a pretty crap restaurant here if I let one of my customers go hungry. Black nodded silently without saying a thing. Napoleon rolled his eyes before carefully slicing up the quiche and carefully placing the pieces on everyone's plate. Misu likewise sliced up the eggplants and placed a few on the side of everyone's plate. I know, it's so good. He's so fluffy. Me so fluffy, sorry. Let me specify. Me so fluffy. Our first dinner on Dragon Island was a lovely affair. It's a strange combination of ingredients, but somehow it works. Still, miso roasted eggplant and Napoleon seafood quiche both taste great. After our feast, we all moved to the living room to run through the events of the day. So you're Fluffo. Yes. Indeed, this is why I am. Shang Hu moved around the room with a nervous energy, poking the projector and reaching out to inspect the security camera. Liang was sitting across the arm of the couch quietly. Why would he sit so awkwardly like that? Or does he find it comfortable? Black was sprawled out on the sofa like he had just collapsed from running a marathon. Yoshi's creativity energy wasn't exhausted yet, which was why he was at the window with a sketchbook, even getting dark outside. Soon, Misu and Napoleon both walked in, cleaning up after the kitchen. Although they seemed to be cooperating, neither one looked particularly happy about it. Enjoy your stay on Dragon Island so far, everyone. Suddenly, an unfamiliar voice spoke out. Did someone say something? Don't look at me, I didn't say anything. Napoleon and Misu looked at each other confused. Shang Hu looked upwards while Black slowly sat up from the couch and looked around suspiciously. Could it be that the owner of Dragon Island is finally here? The voice was so sudden I wasn't sure where it came from, but certainly not from outside. I looked towards the door, but there's no one there. The sound came from within this room. Shang Hu looked at everyone one by one, like he was inspecting us. Over here! We all looked towards the direction of the sound, but only saw Shang Hu, who was standing in front of the projector. I didn't even move my mouth. It certainly didn't come from me. Shang Hu dramatically pointed a finger at the ceiling and followed the finger to the projector. That's gotta be it. The voice came from the projector, but just now? This is no mere projector. This is an owl set, all-in-one home theater. It can speak! Okay, I don't know which of you is pulling this prank, but it's not funny. Oh, you think it's a mere prank? Wait, it can hear us? It sounds like one of those old dubbed movies. This is 21st century technology, not some old foreign film trick. Suddenly the room went dark. The entire room was shrouded in a shadow, lit by faint moonlight. The only I could see were black eyes shining red. Before we could get used to the darkness, the projector suddenly turned on. Shang Hu's white shirt was covered with patterns mapped by the projector. What the... Shang Hu stepped back and the projector's beam fell on the white wall of the living room, flickering. Suddenly, the picture changed from a pull of light to a strangely sinister mascot character. I suggest you all take a seat. Like little good little dragons. Don't wait to faint or bump your heads on anything. The voice was suddenly pitch-shifted and low, like the projector's speakers cannot contain it. With all the lights off, it only made things feel so much more ominous. Now, I'd be rude if I didn't introduce myself, even though I can all probably guess who I am. Are you the mysterious Gordon Damon? Maybe. But you can call me by my true name. Demon Dragon. Gordon. Oh, it's an anagram. It's an anagram. Of course it is. Hey, what gives calling us here and not showing up yourself? Oh my god, he's so cute. And that name sounds like a middle schooler's comic book character. Who cares about that? You rich sinners should be more worried about yourselves. Oh, now we're sinners. Also note that whenever he talks, his dialogue kind of breaks the thing. Breaks color. Are you kidding me? And what's called us sinners? None of us look particularly wretched either. The sins that you've committed already weigh heavily on your heart. I'm really not sure about this. Get to the point already. What's all this about? I merely want to play a little game with you sinners. This can't be one of those killing games, is it? Games! Polly, shut up! Polly. What? Killing? Why would you assume that? Oh, my presence, right. No, killing, but this game does have delightful punishments depending on how you perform. No offense, but if this has nothing to do with painting, I'm out. I'll just wait for the ship to. How adorable. You really believe the ship is on its way? What? I've sent the rescue ship back. If you want to leave this island, you'll have to play along. Young, I thought you made the call. I did. Slightest issue. And you start becoming paranoid. Listen here, you can't imprison us on this island. Keep us from leaving. Let us go immediately or what? You'll take me to court, Mr. Grace Attorney? Shaggy growled as his whiskers twitched and fists clenched. He looked ready to punch something. Young reached over and grabbed him by the shoulder, though Chang shrugged his hand off. I think you understand your situation now, right? There is no escape. No escape till I'm satisfied. If you want to leave, just be good, little dragons, and listen. Picture on the wall switched to a slideshow. It seems that this guy has a presentation ready. Stop your nonsense! With an anger around, Miso smashed the projector and plunged the room into the darkness. Why would you do that? I guess this presentation wasn't fresh enough for you. Oh, you want a piece of me too? Everyone fell into an ominous silence. Dim moonlight shone through the floor to the ceiling walls, faintly illuminating their faces. Nobody wanted to make the first move, like the group of children. I'm gonna save here. No words spoken, just the sound of breathing and anxiously swallowed saliva. We glanced at each other, eyes meeting, then passing over each other's faces in a quick glance. Black's glowing red eyes did not move. We were stuck gazing up at the ceiling. Why did the host invite us all here? Were we all strangers? It wasn't like our paths hadn't crossed before. Why did the ship get wrecked? Why was the island resort empty? And most importantly, was this demon dragon really our host? If so, why disguise himself behind a mascot character? This game he talked about. Whatever he had in mind, I couldn't help but feel like I was in over my depth. Ring ring! The silence is broken as our phones began to buzz and ring in synchronization. We've got cell signal? With trembling hands, I unzipped my pack and pulled out my phone. It was vibrating and hummed. Normally, I would have let call go to voicemail, but now. Instead of the phone screen, however, I was greeted by the familiar dragon mascot peering at me. Do you really think you could stop me by merely breaking the projector? His true face may have been obscured, but I was almost certain he was laughing at us. It's almost adorable, really. What is this, some kind of smart boat virus? Damn it! How are you doing this? When it was just a projector, I could have just said this whole thing was a prank. But now I couldn't be sure. A billionaire Largus could explain the ship in the private-owned resort. But if he could control over our phones, then his influence was far greater than I expected. Suddenly, the projector lit up as the ominous voice began to play. Demon Dragon's voice poured in from all directions. Now listen up, I'm only going to say this once. The reason I invited you seven to this island is because you all share the same trait. All of you have profiles on Woohoo dating app. Oh my god, what? You're being dead serious right now. When you fill in your profile, you choose between bottom, top, and switch, which is pretty self-explanatory. You all pick top, but only one of you is the true top. This is why we're here? This. I'm pointing at my screen right now. This. What? This. This is why we're here. It's becoming the Bachelor. What? Demon Dragon fell silent. I would have thought his microphone was turned off if it weren't for the slight rustling noise of the speaker. This bottom confirmed. Ouchie. Is there some kind of gap in the script, or is he just pausing before saying, and that guy is a serial killer or something? And that's why you brought us here? That's it? Why would you... Okay, here's the other question I have. Why would you lie on a dating app, right? Like... in like the purpose to find someone like perfectly like for you, like when you want that person to know what they're getting into. I don't know. We're getting into some very R18 talk, which is fair. It is an R18 stream, but like, hold on. You went to all this trouble to gather us here because someone lied on a dating app. Oh, come on. You can't actually be serious. What the hell are you trying to pull? It is a bit silly. More than a little. It seems like a half-baked plot to devise in a poorly made video game. Silence! Covered by ears, the speakers boomed. Such a disgusting indifference. You sinners all deceive so many people, and yet you refuse to repent. Moving on, here are the rules of the game. Listen up if you still want to go back. 1. You have 3 days to find the true top among yourselves. 2. Each night you will all vote unanimously on who the true top is, but only the final vote on the third night counts. If you fail to play along and run out of time, I'll cut off the island's electricity and water supply and of course your cell signal. 4. If all guests are correct, if you all guess correctly, then you'll be allowed to leave, but everyone will pay a small price. Notification has popped up on your screen. I glanced at the others. They all covered their phone screens and read their messages through their fingers. I nervously glanced at the others before tapping the notifications and reading the message. I do wish I have some better way of saying this, but you have nothing to lose. But I could still manage to buy your landlord's property and kick you out. Nah, that's just rude. If you have all finished reading, good, because I'm moving on. 5. If you choose wrong, then whoever is mistaken for the true top will leave unpunished. Think of it as the demon's prize for the greatest sinner. So wait, he sent me a text message? He did. Wait, hold on, what? Let me read the rules again. 3, if you fail to play along or run out of time, I'll cut you off the island. Then you'll be allowed to leave, but everyone will pay a small price. Okay. If you choose wrong, then whoever is mistaken for the true top will leave. Yeah. I want to see if the scenes in the Lord of... I've always wanted to see if the Lord of the Flies was real or just exaggerated. So by all means, struggle, squabble, stay on the island and satisfy my curiosity. Nobody wants that. The first vote is in 30 minutes. Now, please me with your lies, betrayals, and deceit. Let the games begin. Ooh, woohoo is available. Fate movie, The Sun Always Rises, Wandering Earth. Fate book, Wandering Earth. The Sun Always Rises. This is a joke. That's me in the photo. DM for more pics. Party lover. Sashimi is the best. Oh, he has one too. Oh yeah. Pies of all sorts. A big warm hug. Love your life. Love your pride. Claude moment. Guide. Hello everyone. Sun Arts Academy. I hope to be good friends with all of you. Woohoo. So many things I want to share with you guys. He's car racing, mountain highway, bus driver and car racer. Definitely a top, I tell you what. What the fuck is the game I'm even playing right now? A lot of these people aren't even in the game, right? I have to sift through these. Cute blue dragon. Okay. Gore. There's so many! Why are there so many? Wait, your phone background makes you more of a bottom. That dragon on the screen is definitely a top. Look. I already know my character's a bottom. It was the very beginning of the game. There was like some picture or whatever. Yeah. We all know the truth. I'm not even worried. My character ate the top, bro. That ain't what gonna happen. I just have to figure out who the hell here is lying. Being mortal, medicine, what makes it to the end. I'm a student at Sun City Medical College. I'm busy with classes during the week and only return messages on the weekends. Don't come asking me how I practice. I'm not a fitness instructor. Also, don't ask me out to dinner. Bro acts like a top, but is dieting, and I don't want to say that. That sounds bad. Paulie has his own account. Fifth game, Grace Attorney. Grand Potus Pest. I'm an Eastern Dragon, but I can't summon rain. A big fan of adventure games. Got a young heart, open mind. He's a bottom. Yoshiba Def a top. You think the artist is a top? Also, Dragon thinking about everything about the others. Look, he's definitely a bottom. You're the one. Yeah, you're that guy. Former lead singer of a metal band, no album, no live, no former member contact. Please forgive me if I wear a mask when we meet. If you can't accept it, switch to the next person. If you've seen me before, please keep that a secret. I don't know who that guy is. So yeah, you're the silent one. Sun City Pier, so I will post some sea sightings when I'm not busy. I'm at sea right now, call me later. Talk less, send more pics. Talk less, send more pics. What a man. What a man. Okay, so I can confirm this guy's too playful. He's definitely a bottom, I'm telling you what. This guy just seems to like vibe, so he's definitely not a top. He's at least a verse, bro. What else we got? This one's kind of like a mix. He's got a private side, so like, I'm saying he's not a top. There's no way he's like full top. I tell you what. I don't have everyone else's profiles here though. I don't think. You would know because he's your dragon crush. He acts like a top, though. See, look, talk less, send more pics. So I got 1, 2. Hey, I found another one. Favorite book, Old Man. My grill booth is near Sun City University. Almost got on the show. A bite of Shang, but I overslept. Don't order meal here. Don't order meal here on Woohoo. Order at Furbowl Eat. I only chat here. Send me his profile. This guy's like a bottom. Okay. Verse. I really have no fucking clue with you. You're. I don't have any idea about you. You're definitely like not a top, like full top. You're definitely a bottom. I tell you what, you're a bottom. You definitely don't want to admit that you want to be a bottom. You're definitely a bottom, bro. I don't know who this guy is. Doesn't matter. I don't think I see anyone else. I feel like I'm missing somebody. board game RPG. An advertisement for an RPG, nice. The air. Professional asset disposal. DM first. The image of the demon dragon vanished from our phone screens as the villa's lights suddenly turned back on. We're gonna save. The ringing in my ears from the booming speaker still reminded me that everything that just happened was not a dream. If it is that, snotball. I don't know. If what Demon Dragon says is true, then we had no choice but to play along with this ridiculous game. As nice as this island is in terms of scenery, I'm not ready to live the rest of my life surviving out here. This is ridiculous. What the hell is... If everyone got a message, I have a proposal. What would that be? It's simple. We all reveal our messages and agree to help each other whatever penalties that lunatic plans to inflict on us. That way, the true top can just come forward and we can end this ridiculous game. Honestly, fuck it. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share. I've got nothing to lose except my home, and my home is important. Fuck it. It wasn't so bad, so I don't feel too nervous about showing it. But I'm not sure if the others are the same. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that either. I'm not very comfortable with this. I'll have to decline. No. Okay, Napoleon's a bottom. He's being threatened with being called out as a bottom. I'm telling you what. No thanks. It's not that embarrassing about the messages. It's more that I don't trust you all with that info. Besides, there's always the possibility if it's some kind of red herring or something, you know? But we need to pursue any evidence we have, otherwise we will, how will we figure it out? Chang, I know what you're thinking. If the true top didn't get a message, or if he doesn't have something hanging over his head, then the jig is up, right? But what if he's in the same boat as the rest of us? In that case, anyone who refuses to share is as good as guilty. I'm not sure I like the subtext of your comment, but alright. So what he's saying is, regardless, the true top theoretically wouldn't have anything bad on them, because they are the true top. But what if they are being threatened with something, right? Didn't get a message, or he doesn't have something hanging over his head that jig is up. Yeah. Grimaced that held up his phone. If anyone wants to exchange information with me, meet me in the dining room. He turned on his heel and walked. Yoshi glanced at us and then quickly darted out after him. I'm gonna check the cellar. I only brought 3 days worth of food. If there's nothing in there I can eat, I'm in big trouble. That's putting it lightly. Pardon. It means he... Never mind, I'll go with you. Black walked quickly to the cellar with Napoleon close behind. Alright, I'm gonna say real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check something. Oops. We're definitely not gonna go pee again. That'd be crazy, right? Well, I come back and you clip something. What did you clip? You fucking clipped that. You say the top is Izzy. Okay, I was gonna say, did you guys discuss who the top was while I was gone for like the second time? I think I know who the top is, but I'm not gonna say it. Why wouldn't you say it, Izzy? We're here as a group. We're here to discuss this as a group. We have 30 minutes to vote. I think we should pursue whoever we think is the top, but I don't remember who went where. I know the two that went down in the cellar. I'm gonna go to the dining room. I'm gonna talk to Artist Man. I like Artist Man. Artist dude's cool. Just because someone grabs someone by the neck doesn't mean I'm a top. I'll go to the dining room and check it out. Shang Hu is waiting there to exchange information with somebody. He looks trustworthy. It might be okay to show him the message. Shang Hu and Yoshi are staring down at their phones as I enter the dining room. Glanced up and then quickly rose from his seat. Thank you for coming. Now that the three of us could talk it over. Looked over at me and then held up his phone and wiggled it gently. How about it? Shall we reveal ourselves? Henry makes 3. So how do we do this? His phone down on the table and gestured for us to do the same. On the count of 3, wait, shit. Did I turn on my mic? Yes, I did. Unbelievable. How dare you AFK again? Hawk to On the count of 3, we reveal our phones and read our messages aloud. We can all when can all 7 of us get together and do this? It would be definitely be a spectacle. Wait, when can all 7 of us get together and do this? It would definitely be a spectacle sight. 1, 2, 3. We flipped over our phones at the same time and revealed the text messages that Demon Dragon sent us. Seems our big lawyer can't wait to unearth my real identity, just like what you did in Chris Attorney. It makes your palms sweat just thinking about it, right? But before you act out, think about the consequences. I know you applied for a loan to keep your firm running. It can also be gone for good rather easily. Wow. Yikes, bro. That's rough. Yoshi, I do next. If you don't want your first art exhibit to be your last, try to be one of the 2 people who leave by presenting false evidence. Your turn, Henry. I do wish I have some better way of saying this, but you have nothing to lose. But I can still manage to buy your landlord's property and kick you out. Even I'm embarrassed to hear that. Amusingly, it seems like poverty is an advantage right now. Like the message said, I have at least to lose. I have the least to lose compared to the others, so if I say that I was the true top, then the others would probably believe me. But should I do something like that? Can't make a name for yourself in the art world without patrons, so are you sure you're willing to... Whether or not I can have an art exhibit, I can still paint. That's enough for me. My god, this guy is so... I want to say adorable, but, like, it's not just adorable. It's like, he's so calm. He's got perspective. He's so chill like that. He's got that, bro. That's easy to say, but paint, canvas, tools, sketching trips still cost money. I could still draw even without those. Even if I'm reduced to nothing but a bare wall and a piece of charcoal, art inside me can find a way out. Addicted to paint. He does lick paint, that is a fair point. I think he's a murderer. Ooh, I might even switch mediums to do a digital format. Exchange information with Chang, fair trade. Working on commissions might be harder than you think. Not really. I pay people all the time. What are you talking about? I'm paying Wild right now to do stuff. Hello, can you all hear me? Spilled out from all the speakers in the house, accompanied by the ominous melody. It's almost time to vote. Everyone please gather in the living room. If you don't participate, I won't unlock your rooms. That was quick. It looks like we're the only ones exchanging information today. That's fine. Who do we think is the top? Of course Izzy's not going to tell me. Why would Izzy tell me anything? No, I'm going to say over here. There will be more tomorrow. It's not like it's going to matter because everyone's going to point fingers at everyone, so no one's going to lock on to the same vote. So finding seashells. Ain't he just cute? Thank you for the patience. Coming next is time for your trial. With a click, the projector turned on. Google says she's the top. I didn't even look it up. Okay. Hi, Sky. Thank you for head pats. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, it's between two people. I think I know what the top is. Like I said, it's obvious. Oh, wow. It opened up right to it, didn't it? Bro, I bet, dog, where is he? This guy's a power bottom, for sure. For sure. There's no doubt in my mind. This guy's too silly to be the top. I tell you what, he's too, like, he's adult, but, like, no head pads. You're breaking my counter too far. 1 was enough. 2 was too much. Stop, please. Oh, is my, no, wait, fuck, is my overlays fucked? Maybe my overlays are screwed. Hold up, let me see if I can fix that. Wait. I gotta put, I think I know what happened. No, I ruined head pads for everybody. That's on me. That's on me, guys. I messed up. That's on me. My tracking's not even working. Okay, we're back. Tracking's back. Why are you staring at my soul? Well, because my tracking broke. Sorry. Now I gotta fix the stupid thing. Anyway, I figured out what this game's about now. I didn't know what it was when I was walking into it. My throat's hella sore from talking this entire time. Jesus. This model is so cute. Sucking someone's toes. But yeah, that guy's a power bottom for sure. This guy, I'm not like 100% sure. He's got big beefy muscles and he likes food, so I don't know. This guy's, I don't know. I'm split between two. He's a bit shy though. Like there's no way he's a top. He's a bit shy by the way he's acting. This guy's the first. He doesn't care. He just vibes. So who does that leave? Really? With a click, the projector turned on. The image of the demon dragon appeared on the wall again, seemingly even larger and more imposing than before. As far as a Chiba character would allow, of course. There we go again. He seems to enjoy this too much. Also, wait a minute. Oh, he just joked about the artist dude being the top, but like he literally just said that he has to fake his way out, so he's not a top. He's like for sure not it. Wait, besides that, wait, hold up. Do I have notes? Hold on, yeah, memo. I know what his said. Oh, wow. So, shit. Okay. I didn't read into what his threat was. I just noticed that his agency was going to go down. But he threatened that if everyone managed to leave the island, his agency might not be able to maintain itself. Therefore, I was right. He is not a top. So the two people that we talked to are in fact not tops. It's not possible. Because theoretically, one, the guy was literally told he had to fake it to make it. And then this guy is now being threatened that if everybody manages to leave, his agency is threatened. So that would imply that in order for everybody to leave, everyone would have to know what the top is. But then that would also mean that he can't leave the island if he doesn't fake it. So he's got to make it out. So, now that we've deduced that much. I did not get my... Where did I get the model? Oh, sorry. You're new. I'm sorry. You just came into this. Wild actually has a wolf model. This is Wild's model, but Wild retextured it for me for my birthday. So, Wild did that. Wild was pretty cool. Thank you, Wild, again, if you're still around. But anyways, my point exactly. So, you're a power bottom. I'm already deduced that. I'm a bottom. That's a fact. You're a bottom. That's a fact. I've deduced that you're a bottom. I think. So, my solution... A murdering sob. So you're Wild Junior, I guess. I don't know. If you want to call me that, fine. I don't care. I just have a cool model. I'm fluffy, I'm cute, and I'm adorable. And I'm admitting that. So be it. Let me explain to you the do's and don'ts, since this is your first time. Is it some weird game again? Just a perfectly normal, serious discussion. Let's gather in the living room tonight and speak in turns to see how long your lies can hold before they fall apart. Wait, isn't this your specialty? I thought you would enjoy it. We only just met. What can we even talk about, let alone exposing lies? There's no way we can do this. Don't worry about the lacking topics. I'll provide a topic based on your daily activities before each round of discussion. Please be careful with every statement you make. It may be suspicious if someone catches a mistake in your words. I'm gonna eat the dragon. Okay, Junior. Expose each other? That's right. When someone else is speaking, feel free to interrupt them. Maybe I should question them sentence. Maybe I should question them sentence by sentence. Doesn't interrupting too much make yourself look guilty? After all, it's not like Grey's Anatomy. Players can question witnesses to their heart's content because they don't have to worry about their own safety. Everyone may be lying, seemingly honest and reliable partners aren't always trustworthy, such as... you two are cool in my book, so this guy... These two are cool, so I'm gonna look at the guy I don't know much about. Sorry. Made unchanged. Don't end your testimony with just one sentence. That won't do. I won't let you pass with just a few sentences. If you speak too little or spoil my fun, there will be additional punishments waiting for you. What should I do then? Aren't you quite chatty sometimes? Can't control that. Better to say as much as you can. Don't worry, I have 9 ways to pry your mouths open. So today, the topic of the first round is... self-introduction. Didn't we already do that earlier? Why do we have to do it again? This isn't much to introduce, is there? This is not just some ordinary self-introduction. If you dare to lie, someone else might expose you. Anyway, I have nothing to say. You guys already know me well enough. Hey, you should at least say 4 sentences each turn. Shutting your mouth is not fair at all, especially to those who take the game seriously. I won't. What you gonna do about it? Clutches his fist. If he could cross the screen, he would have swung his fist at Black's face. See, that's the downside of hiding behind a screen and not coming to the island. Have you exhausted all the blackmail tactics, huh? If you can't even come up with 4 sentences, I'll remove your vote button. Damn you! Know your place now? Let's get started, Henry. You'll be the first one. Wait, why me? So be it, I guess. Fine by me. Demon Dragon doesn't care to explain his principles to sinners like you. The spotlight came on above my head. The camera on the ceiling slowly turned towards me. What are you waiting for? Get started. Debate begins. Next comes the debate session where you need to choose the appropriate responses within the time limit. In this session, you have to choose a total of 4 testimonies. See this warning tape? It indicates the level of suspicion people have towards you. Certain behavior makes you more suspicious, while some makes others convinced of your argument. Bait session, let's go. If your suspicion level reaches the limit, you can only leave here by finding out the true top. Oh Lord! If you want everyone to leave together, it's okay to reveal your identity anytime. Well then, enjoy. Career? I'm a lifeguard. I used to work at Sun City swimming pool. 33 years old? Okay, this one just slipped out of my mouth. I received a job offer from Dragon Island. It's a well-paid short-term gig. I could use some extra cash, so I came here. I don't really have any special hobbies. I spend my free time on gacha games and movies. That's it for Henry's first speech. Let's see who's next. How about you, Napoleon? That's fast. Do I have to do this? Exactly, let's get started. Now it's your turn to question someone else. See the red button on the right? Press it and you can interrupt them with your question. You want to try and give it a try? Come on, give it a try. Just click the red button. Just click on the red button. Don't you guys find it hard to resist the urge to pressing big red buttons? Or is it not big enough? Press the right button to press your opponent's testimony. Why don't you give it a try? Just click the right button. Press the button. Why don't you? I don't want to press it. Just want to give it a try. I don't get anything for doing this. That's it. You're good to go now. Let's begin. Only 37 years old. You might have seen me at Mono bakery commercials. Hobbies are making desserts and working on new recipes. I want to be a bully. Hold it. Do you have any other hobbies? Those have nothing to do with work. My job is to shoot commercials and make desserts. Desserts only make half of my make up half my job. So when I'm not working, I can't help but heat the kitchen. I really envy this state of mind. I came here because I received a letter from the notification letter. I gotta ask about that. What is the content of the letter? Like I already mentioned, he's one of my fans who invited me to make desserts. You don't seem to know your fans very well. You can point out others' mistakes or agree with others using evidence recorded in your phone memo. Click on bolded evidence after the Mimeo pad shows up. What is the evidence that Napoleon is unfamiliar with the owner of the island? That's not it. Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't really have. What? Hold up. We're gonna go with this one. Isn't it suspicious for a fan to be invited you to such a place? Like my desserts. Wait, I'm very confused with what. Because it was asking me to find evidence that he didn't know his fans very well. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. Spend money on something, although I never expected it to turn out like this. Invitation letter, I gotta ask him about that. You can point out others' mistakes or agree with others using evidence recorded in the memo. Oh, it pulled it up for him. Oh my god, okay. Use the alias Gordon Damon. You failed to notice that he used an alias. I thought you were familiar with your fans. I remembered everyone that had dealings with, but this is the first time his name shows up. It's not common for fans to use aliases. I once received a letter signed as the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai is a reference to Phoenix Wright, by the way. Banger song, by the way. It's like you're getting into the groove. Let's have Miso from the Kitchen Duo come on next. He and I are not duos. He's all about filming commercials. Just leave the kitchen to me. I'm Miso. I'm running a barbecue stall. That's not right. Wait a minute. After having tonight's roasted eggplants, I know why you've run your stall for so long. That's for sure. Hey, why are you chatting? You didn't even praise my cooking just now. Alright, I'll get back to asking. Besides, do you really need to praise your cooking with all the compliments from the media and such? That's something I love to hear. My barbecue stall is in the night market by the university. It's called Uncle Motis Seafood. I received a job offer to come and prepare food for the guests here. You did. You were barbecue. That was just a regular gig. I never expected to be stuck here. Like there's something was glanced over just now. Maybe I should be asking about it. For over a decade. Did he offer you this gig, or did he approach? Did you approach him for it? When I returned home, I found the job offer in the mailbox. Not the same as mine. What he offered you must be very enticing, or you won't leave your business behind, right? Yes, it's Dragon Island after all. If I miss the opportunity, I won't be able to come even if I save up for a lifetime. It seems like something was glossed over just now. Maybe I should check it. What do you mean? I asked him everything. If your barbecue stall is located near the universities, it's possible that you have you've met a Black. Although the Sun City Medical School is nearby, I've never seen him, probably because he is of a special diet. If I've seen him, I should have an impression. Do you remember a face after seeing it only once? To be precise, I could probably recall what he ordered. If someone has come to my barbecue stall, I remember them sometimes. I give them free dishes. Salbotes. Can you recognize Demon Dragon from the projector then? I wish you could. Boring. Chang, why don't you liven up this atmosphere? I only intend to take everyone away from me. If you want to liven things up, you come to the wrong guy. What a top lawyer. But if you really want to find the true top, why are you still concealing your identity? It's not the right time yet. Others won't believe it. And what is it right? What is the right time exactly after the last round of voting? After I get out of here, I will punch you in the face. I swear on my attorney's badge. If only you can leave here. My name is Chang here. I run a law firm in Sun City. I want to be honest with you all. The threatening text messages was related to my firm. Indeed, I've already asked. If he wants to keep the content of the message as a bargaining chip, it's better not to ask. Wait a minute. Be a little bit more detailed. Things text. If not, I'm not telling you. Come and exchange information with me. I don't really recommend directly revealing identities. Words are not enough. I kind of want to question him a little bit on that. Is there anything else you can say now? Talk privately later. Nah, no more questions. I'm not gonna... I got what I wanted. Dragon butt. Nailed it. Black seems easier to speak. Cal, you're up next. But I haven't prepared anything yet. Aw, you scared little guy. Do you need daddy to give you a sweet musky demon hug? Said from a doll that comes... Do you even own the copyright to that collar combination? I'm blank, believe it or not, I'm already 22 years old. Currently a junior in medical. Because I need to avoid certain foods, my development is slower. Don't call me small because of it. I'd like to ask one more question. Why? Because I'm not little anymore. Actually, what I want to ask is, why don't you eat me? Hey, I prefer to remain silent. Okay. Not really a fan of the beach. For other reasons, I wouldn't be here. Okay, so what are those other reasons? Then why did you come to Dragon Island? Send me an invitation to the letter, too. What excuse did Demon Dragon use to call you here? I'll say if you guys promise you never make fun of it. Don't worry. How can we laugh at something so serious? They're gonna be related. Is it related to food? Can't say no either. No more questions. I'm good. I don't want to press him. I want to talk, huh? I wonder what delinquency it would take to pry your mouth open. And you have the nerve to mention it. Who's next? Let me think. Leon? What should I say? The point is not what you should say, it's what you can say. I am Leon Sinman. Everyone calls me Leon. I work for a ferry company in charge of circumnavigating lines. I want to know more about that. Circumnavigating line? Navigation line? Going around the island. And then what? Sail back. I'm not quite sure how quite sure how could cruises like this sell tickets. Because boarding is not allowed. This is your first time on the island. Yes. There was a mistake on the map. I am very sorry. Is it because it's your first time on the island? You can say that. Someone should be coming. Oh! Wait a minute! I haven't received cell phone signal since I arrived. How did you get through? That's suspicious. I followed Leon to the ship. A satellite phone was installed in the cockpit. Does the phone function properly? How do you know exactly made the call? Are the voices coming from the receiver? Okay. Is anyone really coming to see us? I think not. Demon Dragon has his way to stop them from sending the ships. Next one, Yoshi. Is it my turn already? There is no one else. All right, give me a minute to think. He's too friendly. Currently studying at the studying art in Sun City. How do you come up with the idea of studying in Sun City? I applied for several universities and says that the Academy of Fine Arts was the first one I wrote back to. What about other schools? There were a few more, some with higher ranks. I didn't even realize this guy went to art school. My bad. I probably should have asked about him. They wrote back, I had already made up my mind. Okay, that's way too casual. I'd be an artist and remembered by everyone. That's facts. A portrait. It'd be nice if the island owner sent you a photo with the letter. So you can send photos in advance. I thought you needed to prepare, like bring paint that matches the model scale of colors. I bring them with me wherever I go. It should be a shame to catch a glimpse of an unexpected color, but not having the right paint to capture them. You can mix the 3 primary colors to make new colors, right? I can't keep up with the subtle flow of colors. I'm not the kind of genius who can remember everything at a glance. I'm not quite clear what I mean. Speaking of which, I thought we all knew that. I don't really. Why are we brought to the island? Demon Dragon said that he tricked us here because we didn't tell the truth when we filled out our information at Woo. I did fill it out correctly. I believe you, but at least Demon Dragon thinks you didn't fill it out correctly. Spot on. I do have solid evidence, of course. One of you is indeed innocent, but is it Yoshi or not? That's for you to judge. Anyway, that's it for first round. Next. God, is there more? That was the investigation trick. Of course! We're just getting started. The theme of round 2 is the fairy that hit the reef. And I'm looking forward to your performance, especially Luang's. May I speak first? Looks like our Grace Attorney is in the mood. I won't spoil your fun this time. Come on. I demand to speak first because I wanted to remind you of something. What is that something? I didn't expect you to actually get to speak first. Me too. What's with that look? Why is Demon Dragon so obedient to you? Could it be? How is that possible? Determine what happened to the fairy. Perhaps we're together. Conspiracy. It's much harder for someone to catch his view than it is to accept a new one. If we jump to conclusions before we have the facts straight, we are likely to ignore evidence against it. Like how my dad thinks I'm not doing my job whenever he sees me idle. Somewhat. Anyway, it seems like Demon Dragon wants us to jump to conclusions first and form a fixed mindset. How should I gather information about it? Should I ask more? My suspicion meter is going way up. How do you plan to gather information? Listen to everyone's testimonies first, and then go to the beach tomorrow in the morning and investigate the ship. Until then, I will make a decision. So are we going to see the ship tomorrow? We need to dive into the sea and have a look around at the bottom of the ferry. Yeah, he's got a point. So let's not rush to make decisions. We'll go into the beach tomorrow and take another look. I think I could try and dive underwater and explore around the bottom of the ship. I'll try tomorrow as well. Isn't it enough that I go? You surely swim less than I do. Who saved you when you first arrived on the island? Mr. Lifeguard. Okay, I get it, fine. Coming next, Blank. I don't think Black has any extra information to offer. He left the beach early with me. How do you know without asking? Or does he have some juicy information that you don't want others to hear? No. You need to stop that. I don't know much because I left the beach early. I'm not sure of anything that happened on the beach after that. Cheng and I went to look for a place to live, so we probably don't know each other. Seems to be unaware of the condition of the ferry. We went together to explore the whole island, so we didn't examine the situation on the beach carefully enough. If you want to know more, why not ask those others on the beach? I'll confirm with Black again who's on the beach. Who's on the beach? I only accompanied Leong to the ship with me, but I didn't pay much attention to the state of the ship itself. Misu and Yoshi were on the beach guarding the luggage. I should ask them later. We can only hope that they have extra information. Oh, whoops, missed that part. Whoa, 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 my log, I need it. Like our doctor here failed to provide any useful information. So, what? I said everything I could. It's okay. We still have Yoshi. Oh, it's my turn already? If it's about the observation skills, you should be the best among us, right? I'm really looking forward to your speech. Don't disappoint me. I want to end stream. My throat's so sore, but we're like in the midst of something here. Actually, I'm not very clear about the condition of the ferry. I was on the beach that time, but my focus was not on the ship. Where was it? Mind the transformation of the beach from the golden to dull yellow shining gold after being wasted by the waves. Keeping an eye out for shells too. But if there were any movement on the ship, I would haven't noticed. Anyway, I'm sure you guys won't tell. Won't mind. Until the ship moves, I'll ask again. Oh wait, whoops. My bad. Why? When painting portraits, even the subtle movement by the model changes the light in compensation. So if the ship is moving, I would have noticed it. Yep, we're good. Such keen observation skill used for finding seashells. Pfft, what a shame. Shut up. Well, laughter makes me a little uneasy. Who would have thought to look over there? Ship has run around already. The ship has run aground already. Isn't it normal to pay a little extra attention on it? Leong, it's your turn now. Huh? Anything, spit it out. I really didn't wish the ferry to strand. There were no reefs there before. You're cheating, Izzy! You're cheating! Reefs don't just pop out of nowhere, yeah? Just wanted to ask. Route. Did you take the same route last time? Hmm? Did you see any reefs last time? No. Odd. I wanted to ask. When was the last time you came to the island? It was Ollie all along. He's been lying to us. Last month? A month? That's way too short of a time for a reef to manifest. Unless there was an earthquake and the seafloor would push up. Sun City is not it's not even an earthquake zone. Besides, if there was an earthquake, it would be all over the news. True. Wanted to ask. Who did you come to the Dragon Island with last time? A group of tourists, what? Were there any suspicious looking people among them? I don't remember any. The ship went straight to dock, I already called. Ooh, you have something to say? It's still suspicious. Nothing suspicious anymore, right? We've already discussed this before. What is the evidence that Leong made the phone call? The satellite phone on board, dude. Satellite phone, so signal isn't not an issue. Still some questions I'd like to ask again. It's already this late? Why don't you speak first? Sleepy already? Not so much a demon, I'd say. I'm the sleepy one in my village. Anyway, it's my turn. Oh, it's your turn. Hurry up. This is the only appealing to people who have a lawyer fetish. Dead ass. The ass is already 50 feet under. I wasn't expecting this to go all, like, Phoenix Wright. Like, whoa. Situation with the ship, clearly. Explain yourself. Why? After we got off the shore. On the beach. You were there too, didn't you forget? Oh, right. No! It's not what I meant! I wanted your hypothesis. That's what I wanted. Carrying luggage at the time. That's obvious. Someone else is butting in now. I was on the ship with Leon when he called. There was a Dia voice on the other end of the receiver. Was it just a pre-recorded message? I don't think so. I heard it answering Leon's questions. In that case, there was no problem. Who else? Right, Napoleon and Henry. Which one do you want to come first? Go first. Shall I go first? Finally, it's time for my second favorite part. Henry's storytelling. Let's get started. Status of the ship. I wasn't on the ship, so I could only see the ship roughly from the beach. The ship was anchored in the sea and did not rock. Call Leon made got through. Wait a minute, that's not what I meant! Alright. Doesn't matter, we'll be able to verify tomorrow, we just need... I can't keep pointing at the phone. Sex already, gosh. I kind of want to load myself back up here. I don't want to keep pointing the same goddamn evidence. I'm looking for proof to prove that he called, right? Poker face. Yeah. I just realized he's given names to everybody. Couldn't recognize him without an apron. Strange mascot, speedrunner. I don't know. The only evidence, it pulled me here, so this is where the evidence is at, but... I'm gonna... This game edges you think there's a sex scene coming up. Hey, fun fact. On itch.io, the developer has created a fan-made NSFW version of this game. Just a little heads up. And how it works is it takes your save file from the original game and then shows you the scenes that you've unlocked, quote unquote. But no. Not here. You have to go on and download it. Send me the link. You have to play through the game first to get it. Dog. Tomorrow we go to the ferry again to try the satellite phone problem solved. Just let someone else dial the same number again. This should put your worries to rest, right? That might work. Suggested investigation. We should go back to the beach tomorrow, look at the ship together before making decisions. Agree. Just like I said. I'm gonna make a guess. I think the ship might be. Hold on. What? Just tomorrow, check it out. Well, I have to make statements first. No, it's just... Wonderful! Is Napoleon the only one left to speak? You were on board too. Don't hide any explosive information. Whoa! What the hell? Why did you do that? you can't do that. You can't just time out Izzy and delete all of his messages. Dog, what the hell? Now I can't even see what he said. Stop putting him on timeout. Jesus, you put him on timeout for 10 seconds. I know it does, but that was like rude. Fucking not even like fucking 2 seconds. Like not even like the shortest timer. You fucking banned him essentially. 60 seconds is what? What is 60 seconds? 65 by 10. That's like 10 minutes, isn't it? No. Yeah, that's 10 minutes. You banned him for 10 minutes. What the f... I'll go to the ship too. I went to the ship with Leon. The ship was stuck in the shallows. I was on the phone, I heard voices on the other side. What do they sound like? I only heard a part of it, but it was indeed answering Leon's questions. You sure that's not a recording? No way. By the way, did you get a good look at the number he dialed? Let's see. I see the number dialed, but it shouldn't be a huge problem. You look at it deliberately. You would do the same if you were in my shoes. Actually, even if we saw it clearly, it wouldn't have much of a significance. How come there isn't? We could call again and remind them. More than that, what concerns me more is why Leon dialed so quickly. What? Can it be that he was afraid we would see the number? So no way. I have frequent contact with... Oh, he's super chatty. Frequent contact with the company, so I'm familiar. The number is not much of a secret, but I'm not going to purposefully press it slowly just to prevent you from suspecting me, right? There's really no need for this. If you want to know the number, I can just tell you directly. Then tell me. Huh? Since it's okay, then there's no harm in saying it. 0753. That's right. Yeah, Izzy should be able to message now. Yes, it's all that he was talking about the game. He wasn't talking about the stupid thing. He was responding to you, not Ollie. He literally said he was gonna go find out for you, and God damn it. He literally said, hey, I'm gonna go find out if there's any sex scenes for you. And then came back with a response and you banned him. Oh my god. No, he didn't! No, he was telling you, he was answering your question. I don't know whether to say you're suspicious or holding on to things. You guys are acting a little too restrained. I was expecting a little surprise from Napoleon's final speech. You guys are really obedient to Chenghu. When can I be treated that way? Who will listen to the words of the main villain? Are you done yet? Don't tell me there's another round. Yeah! I don't want there to be another round. I want to end stream. But I want to end it after this. So like tired, even if you're not. That's it for tonight's discussion. Finally, we're done talking. Open the door to our rooms already. Not yet. We have one last session. Oh, God. I like the true top. No, Izzy! It wasn't your fault. He misunderstood. He wasn't paying attention. Finally, it's time to vote. All of the first day. Do I choose the one that feels most like a true top? Or do I choose myself? My initial play was to raise 7 voting machines from the living room floor to scare you, but I failed to obtain a construction permit. Get your phones out. We're going to vote. Oh, damn. We got a whole thing here. It's not him. It's not him. You seem too talkative. Though you could be a cute top. I could be wrong. Is he? You know these people. Who do you think? It's either him or him. I swear you're a goddamn power bottom, but we'll go with him. I'm not dead because of that. Very well, I've already collected 7 votes in my hand. Next, I will announce the results. I'm a bit nervous, although this is only the first day of voting and shouldn't have any practical impact. But still a little nervous. I wonder if the vote I just cast would cause a hurricane in the future like a butterfly in an Amazon. At least when I just voted, I did so with clear conscience. Misu, everyone now believes you're the most likely to be top. There is no way everyone voted that. Good cook. But why not Napoleon? So it can't be main course, right? Session is over. The weird day finally comes to an end, right? How I wish I could wake up tomorrow. Just still on the island. To be honest, I kind of don't want to go back. Even if I go back, isn't it just a monthly loop of repaying credit card debts? He's a goober. He's got the goober face on. Taught me, oh my god, please. Staying on the Dragon Island, it's the only way out of the young people in this. At this time, I would already be at the barbecue stall on a normal day. Don't be so hasty. I'll disappear after telling you about tomorrow's requirements. Same as the principal at the opening ceremony, grabbing the microphone and refusing to let go. Tomorrow, you'll be free to explore the island and find the true top in your own way. In principle, there are no taboos. Even if you try to destroy the cameras, I have backups. Having said that, try not to get killed. After all, our theme is to find the true top, not kill each other. And of course, I have a surprise for you tonight. Surprise. Like at a 5-star hotel, I've got amenities for you. Amenities? Could it be the freedom I've always wanted? Of course not! The gift I've prepared is customized for each and every one of you. I have a bad feeling about this. So I'll leave it to you tonight. Peace out. Wait. The villain has to sleep as well. See you guys tomorrow. Wait, how could you... Before we could ask anything, the projector's light suddenly went out. Darkness, there was a distant clicking sound, and then lights of the house coming back on. I was on the verge of having an epileptic seizure this whole evening. What was that sound just now? It came from upstairs 7 times in total. The doors to our rooms are open. Yoshi rushed upstairs, heading to the 2nd floor. Wait. If there are traps upstairs. Traps? Just be careful. How come it sounds like you're familiar with it? No, it's just a little caution, never hurts. To be skeptical, his perked ears flapping. Go upstairs already. Sounds fine to me. I'll choose my room first. I'm not going to wait for you guys. Wait for me, I want one on the edge. This is the stairs ahead of Napoleon. Zap up the 2nd floor. There are 7 rooms in total. I've picked mine. What about you? Bounce back and forth at the carpeted hallway. Hope the sound wouldn't be too loud downstairs. Oh, this isn't an apartment. No need to worry about that. Although I'd rather go back to my rented little apartment, nestle and play games. If it's okay, I'd like to stay in the room on the far side. Then I've decided too. The 2nd room on the side. It'll be convenient to visit others from being so close to each other. And cool, you're here too. I thought you would stay downstairs for a bit. I've long passed the age of staying up late. I used to stay up a lot, but now I can't take it anymore. Although I can stay up late, but after a day like this, I just want to go to bed early. I walked towards the far end of the hallway, get into the room through the open door. The room looked like a seaside resort. There was nothing usual inside except for the ambiguous cameras, speakers, and a gift on the bed. This guy really left a present. Should I open it and take a look, or should I take it with me to ask someone first? Open it. Decent's inside. The moment I lifted the, we all know it's probably gonna be. It's gonna be a dildo, bro. For real. Looks like they've already opened it. How about I open it too? Unwrap the gift and open the box. What? Does it suit your taste? This is not a gift that a normal hotel would give its guests. Even if they do, it wouldn't be this big. We aren't normal hotels after all. But this is just too much. Did we all receive the same gift, or did the true top receive a different one? Even if you give it to the true top, he can't use it. This is up to you to find out. Wouldn't it spoil the fun if you give it? Alright, I'll go ask then. Oh, let me take a break first. I stuffed Demon Dragon's gift back into the box and kicked off the dust from my feet and laid on the bed. Not far from the balcony, palm trees on the beach rustled in the sea breeze. In the distance, the sea reflected the bright moonlight and calm scenery. How nice would it be if the ship sailed from the sea at this moment? The bed is too comfortable. I'm about to fall asleep. I pushed the door open and tipped out of the hallway. I remembered Yoshi lives next door. I'll ask him first. I walked over to the next door and knocked. Yoshi, can you open the door, please? I want to talk to you. Oh, Yoshi isn't here. So slowly peeked his head out. Why is it you? Can't it be me? You have someone more ideal in your heart? It's not what I meant. It's just he said he would be staying next to me earlier. So you don't have someone more ideal other than me in your heart? It's not the point. I wanted to ask what happened. Did he change his mind, or did he change rooms with you? I went upstairs late. There weren't many rooms vacant, so I came in here. Empty room. A little disappointed. I thought he would live here. Misu's not bad, though. Hey, Henria, why are you here? Yoshi's holding a gift box, stood on the other end of the corridor. He knocked twice and then turned his head and found me. I'm in the far side of the corridor. I just finished talking to Shang Hu, and you were gone. I thought you were in this room. It's okay. We're still in the same corridor. Actually, I'm a bit curious. Who lives in that room? Why didn't he answer the door? Could he have been frightened by the gift from the Demon Dragon? So heard us and came from the other side of the corridor. Did you all receive the gift from the Demon Dragon too? Yes. I think so. Why don't we ask those who are still in their rooms? Okay! That's fine. Yeah, it's like bouncing around in the dorms at school. Before I could stop him, ran out in a flash. Oh, anyone in there? Poked his head out of the room. What? Did Demon Dragon leave you anything in your room? There's a gift box. I haven't opened it yet. I quietly glanced behind the black. On the bed. Have you opened it yet? I was a little afraid. I opened the box and held it out in front of Black. Well? Black looked up at me. What about you, Yoshi? Gift box. His hand and nodded. I thought it was a bomb or something. Sigh relief and turned back to the gift box. Strange. What? The knot on Black's gift box seems different from the one I have. Ah! Before Yoshi could figure out the significance of this, a stout bursted from inside the store. What happened? Stand next to Black. That's really big. Reminds me of when I first learned to draw the plaster pillars. Teacher made me draw. Yoshi probably needs some time to recover. It's time to go check the next room. Turn to the doorway, a bit excited. Why are you coming to find me in the middle of the night? Want to let me teach you a lesson so soon? I can teach you a lesson or two. Just if you dare. Hold on, can you guys be a bit friendlier? Yeah, I'd love to, but Napoleon doesn't seem like that. Why do I have to talk to you anyway? Stop arguing for now. I only want to ask something. Go ahead, ask then. Did you receive a gift from the Demon Dragon? Did you? Did you not? Stop pretending. I did. Here you are. Out of the box, pulled out a gift, a drawing of a sword. Received it too. It's macaroni colored. Pulled out a gift and received his apron and shook it around. But it suits you quite well. Hey, it's your turn. Take it out. That would be too much shock for you. Napoleon threw the gift in his hands on the bedside table. The suction cups on the base firmly stuck to the tabletop. I'd better not disturb their friendly little chat. I knocked at the door to the next door. Who is it? It's me, Henry. Coming, coming. His voice came from the inside of the room when the door opened. Let me guess, you're here to find because gifts. You got it. Sure enough. We talk inside. Led me in. The arrangement inside was similar to my room. There was even an identical gift box on the bed. The bird perched stand by the balcony. Polly was standing on it, tilting his head to look at me. You received it. Judging by the shape of the box, our gift should be the same, right? Yup. Do you know why? What else everyone else got? Everyone got the same gift except for Luang, who I haven't asked yet. I wonder if Luang received a different gift. So what are we going to do next? Go check on Luang? If you don't mind, I'll go with you, alright? Find Luang together. No problem, let's go together. Just like before, getting a call from the client in the middle of the night, rushing to the scene. Walked up and knocked on the door together with, hello, is anyone there? No one answered the door. Oh my god! That's enough evidence for me. Sounds a little occupied. Can we bust in? Put your hand on the door and handle and tried to turn it. Wasn't locked, it opened without fighting. You slowly pushed the door open. Despite being on the seaside as the usual heat rushed out from the room, the door opened. Gift boxes were haphazardly discarded on the carpet, and the ribbons underneath showed signs of hurried tearing. We know already. Strong smell of male dragons filled the room. Perhaps it was the sound of Rush panting in his ears that made the scent seem even stronger than... Yep, there it is. Kneeling on the bed. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Should I be showing this on stream? Izzy's getting quite the handful right now. Not quite the same as the one I have, but no less in size. When he saw us, he pushed the door. We pushed the door into the room. He was half crotch body the frozen place. Wait! Don't come in yet. Sorry, I didn't know you were busy. Wrong you. Panicked, his tail fluttered around, fell to the body, grabbed the pillow next to him. Curious, don't stare at me. Young raised his thigh, clamped the pillow, his face turned red. We hurriedly retreated and closed the door tightly. Your man. That was obvious. Stunned. This is much more thrilling than any crime scene I've been to. Oh dear. I just turned the knob and we saw them in the bed. Are you guys animals? This is the only first. It's only the first day on the island. Something is wrong. Although the gift of Damon is quite spectacular, it's not that tempting, right? I mean, at least wait till midnight when everyone's asleep. Besides, there's a chance to play for real. Why play with toys? Leon looks so calm. Never thought he would be this passionate inside. Like a lava chocolate cake. Yeah, well, that's you know, okay. Every bite full of surprises. It's a pity that I didn't see it with my own eyes. Remember to call me next time. It's getting late. I really need sleep. You guys keep going. Napoleon rubbed his eyes and walked towards his room. In this way, everyone received the same gift. At least I thought it would be used as a clue. Shanghai looked at the parrot sleeping on his shoulder and smiled at me. Polly looks tired too. I should head back. After the brief disturbance, everyone went back to their rooms. It's time for me to go back. The house was quiet and the speakers were turned off. After the day's drama, I now just want to go to bed early. God knows what will happen on the island tomorrow. There's 8 endings to this game, by the way. 8. Dream up. Shanghai Ping gets the wall in his office, provocatively ripping open his tie and shirt. Do you believe me now? Stay tuned for messages from our sponsors. Welcome to Dragon Island, tropical paradise island of your dreams. Here, you can take our luxury cruise around the island and indulge in our pristine coastline. Golden sand, crystal clear sea, and an everlasting sunny days await you. Sign up before the routine maintenance closure this year. We feature villa-style hotels, natural hot springs, and other facilities allowing you to experience first-class beach, hot springs, and service. Just bring your playful heart to Dragon Island. Book now for $32,888. For travel reservations, please call 0800000092. I really wish my tracking was better, but it is what it is. All rights reserved by Dragon Island Travel Development. Boarding. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave stream off here. I've recorded for way long enough. Thank you all for stopping by for my adventure. Hey, so if I wanted to stream more of this, and it was probably safe for work, I don't know. This is probably the most rated R thing I've ever recorded and or put on the internet. Someone call that number. I was gonna ask, shoot, would you guys like to see more of this? I don't know. I was gonna like stream it for a little bit and then probably play it on my own because I wasn't sure how tasteful this would be on the internet, but you know, I guess you could say sex sells, but I don't know. Fluffo, have a lovely day or night, everyone. Yeah. Sorry you got banished, you got gagged. No, I can say that, right? Sorry you got gagged for like 5 seconds while my moderators tried to figure out what to do because I screwed up. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, like, there's only, like, 2 more days. This lasts about 3 hours. Maybe I can stream each day as a stream. I don't know. We're vibing. Thanks, Wild, for the model. It's great. It's lovely. I got the funny little ear waggles. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it go. Look at that go. Anywho, thank you all for joining me on this adventure. I would play Ollie's game that he gifted me, but it's, like, I have so many, like, PlayStation games I gotta get through, like this guy gifted me God of War, like, last Christmas. I wanted to play it, I just haven't gotten around to it, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I've got so many games to do. It's too much! It's too much, but it'll be fine. I'll live. Is there anyone fun to raid? Let's see. I like the way how nothing has shown up in my raid channels. Nada. Oh, that's because no one's playing anything. Oh, yeah, Lightning's available. Bum, 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 bum. Do I even, like, raid someone at this point, or do I just hide the fact that I played this game on stream? I'm kind of leaning on hiding the fact that I just played this game on stream. Perhaps. Maybe. I won't get banned, right? Raid me. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. It's too late. You already started the sentence. You gotta finish it now. You already done said it. There's no one else streaming this game, actually. It just occurred to me that I don't think anyone else is streaming this game. I'm just being a goober on the internet. That's fine. I like being a goober on the internet. It's fun like that. I think we'll go say hi to the bean. To the lightning. We'll go say hi. My throat is so sore. It hurts so bad right now. Oh my god. What the hell? Anyways, thank you all for stopping by for stream. Thank you all for stopping by for my late birthday stream. I didn't stream yesterday. I was working and a whole bunch of other stuff. But thank you all. Again, it's lovely. I decided to play one of my birthday gifts on stream. I may continue it later down the line. We will see. In the meantime... Oh, I stopped tracking so I can't wipe my ears. Go tell someone you love them. Go tell someone you care about them. Because you know what? Everybody loves hearing that. And I will see you guys in whatever random thing I decide to do next. Oh boy, it's been a fun ride. It has. Oh sweet Jesus! I just realized if I should raid the stream, he's probably gonna pull up one of the clips that just dropped. I don't know. Oh well, whatever. We're gonna do it anyways. Fuck it. We're in it for the ride now. There's only 2 of you. There's only 2 of you here. 4 of you. There it is. All right. Y'all have a lovely day. Thanks for stopping by. I streamed for way longer than I intended, but that's okay. I love you all. You're all wonderful people. And I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.